Yeah. No, you're okay. No, it just takes me to your browser can't play this video. Like it jumps me into Google search from the URL, and it just says your browser can't play this video. Let me see. Okay, it looks like it's live, so I'm watching you move your mouse, I think. Oh, delayed, yeah, I do. Okay.
All right, man.
All right, so Joe. I don't know what they were deciding on.
What'd you say, Sean? You were a bit quiet.
I was responding to Joe. He was asking what we all decided on.
Oh,
I
he's
assume
asking
that
what you
was
decided on.
Oh, oh yeah. Let's see. Guess like American Gladiator. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, that works out pretty well with the fact that this character in Mech does a lot of long-ranged sniper combat. But anyway, I was able to make it in ComCon, but I apparently can't make a new character sheet in Roll20. Yes. Right.
Alright, Z-Man, they will not hear this because of the fact that I do not have the button pushed, but you should hear me very clearly. I will lower this if that's too loud. Whoa! Oh! I love that
Are you
picture.
okay?
I love that picture.
What picture?
Sean.
I used a picture of Grit from Advance Wars.
Oh! Yeah, I fucking love Advanced Wars.
Yeah. Is Minnie gonna be around? Anybody hear from him?
He's in Discord right now.
I didn't hear him join. Z-Man will most likely not be joining us. He's running a little bit late. So he's not sure if he'll be here by the time the session is over or not. So if he joins us at the time, he will. Okay. And you'll see how I have that planned to him. I've been talking to him a little bit. Okay. So to make sure that I understood and hopefully planned everything correctly, you guys are still aboard the Kodiak. You guys had your wonderful parade of NPCs and alliances and everything finished. So you guys are going to be taking the Kodiak to Salvo, correct?
Yes.
Which is the home of the GME, Galactic Mech Entertainment. All right, excellent. Did you guys ever fully decide on what you were doing as far as a name?
I sent you a name a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was like something recovery. I have it right here.
It was Vanguard Extraction something services. Vanguard Extraction Services.
Yeah, that's what I have. Is that what you're going with?
I don't know. Those of you here, do you want our merc name to be like something catchy and stylized, or like more professional? Like, what are you thinking?
The Wimpy Dogs.
I don't know. I still think high value targets would be a good merc name.
John? Anybody? Okay.
I don't think we're very professional. I think you're very professional. I don't think the rest of us are very professional.
I was about to say, one of you guys is super professional. The rest of you,
Okay, and that gives me a little more to work with. So I'll be doing that here in a moment, or now. I'll brainstorm pretty quick here. So
yeah, it's also not really like imperative right away. It was just I
it's the
wanted to
most
make sure.
important thing ever.
It's the most important thing I've ever done. It's the first thing we've done since we've gotten out of prison. Okay. You guys should still be looking at that one. Did you decide on your airship layout as well?
Airship?
Or your, remember they gave you the choice of the two, and you said, oh yeah, can I change the art?
Yeah, I thought we...
Was that the one you wanted? I know you kind of, because you were like talking about different colors and things.
Yeah, the one with the guns.
The one with the guns. Okay, cool.
And then I'll send you art later when I find more art that I like more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's my life.
That's...
Ooh, a piece of candy. That I like this one better.
Dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. Okay. And then we decided that the other one was going to be the drop down, right? The hanger on the bottom.
Yeah, if you even want to have the hanger there, I figure we can run hanger stuff narratively.
Oh, you can. I don't know. It'd just be kind of neat.
If it comes up.
It'd just be neat to throw all your cool stuff in there. Because you guys have an APC. That's just like hanging out.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah. So we can do that later, though. Like you said, it's not imperative. I'll just get that map made up for you. Okay. Yeah. So, first things first, I will always give you guys the floor, as I do for the other group. Is there anything that you guys want to do, as Caden and Mantis, as you guys are on the Kodiak? So anyone you want to talk to or interact with?
You go first, Mantis man. Mr. Mantis?
Not as of yet. In fact, Mantis is going to be unusually withdrawn for the duration of the travel. Very thoughtful.
Hey Joe, did you by chance okay that one talent I sent you and Minnie it where you make tunnels?
Oh yeah, I meant to ask you about that.
John, you read that, right?
So there are some parts of it that seem pretty ridiculous. So I
It's
will,
part of it does seem ridiculous.
so I will allow it under the caveat that I think me and John and everyone can agree on maybe certain changes if we feel it's like, wow, this is too good.
Putting the worm down.
Yeah, well, it's just more like.
Oh no, I know.
It was just one part. I think it was specifically that it was only like one movement. I think to move between the entrances. For anyone, and I felt like maybe it might be that could be really ridiculous at a certain point when you can do the combined two tunnels, and then maybe just make it like a difficult terrain type thing, and then if there's abilities you have that interact with difficult terrain, then like they interact with that. I see. So that John's new era for tabletop can just be creating weird things with plants and earth and tunnels.
They're wormholes.
Yeah, literally, that's the whole reason I laughed, because it fits. Plus, just the idea of that he had already, like, dug a hole, and it was, like, a thing. But yeah, it's totally allowed, straight up, it's all good. And then if, like, I was just like, if it gets too crazy, we'll figure it out. Okay, here's this. This Geist is clearly playing the music. Okay, so as Mantis goes withdrawn, anybody you want to talk to?
I think Caden will just be spitballing with whoever's hanging out on the ship's bar about his new company.
Nice. So
Hold on, I'll be right
Oh, you're
back.
good.
Just 1 second. Okay.
all right. Okay. Just checking something out here. Okay. You guys now have a actual map to represent the ship. So as you're kind of sitting at the bar, good, I've got one right here. You're kind of spitballing it, kind of running the ideas by Geist. Clearly back there quite often to make himself drinks. Very much doesn't want to hear anything you have to say. All you're kind of hearing after a while is just kind of the kind of amplified and modded by his helmet. But shortly after, like, Bartold kind of strolls over. So, kid, Dice was telling me you won't shut up about making a Merc Corps. Now, I know you mentioned it in the big plans to get out, but what you gonna do once you get out? What's your plan?
I don't know, I guess. It's the only life I'm really, I know how to be successful in. I guess head to Salvo, make a name for ourselves. Once we've got a reputation, probably head to It's not Neo Tokyo. What is it?
Neo Tokushima.
Neo Tokushima.
Yeah.
I had to Neo Tokushima start doing some work out there and secure some financial backers.
What you gonna be doing working in Neo Tokushima? Gonna learn how to do ninja tricks, flip around?
I guess whatever needs doing. I'm not picky.
Maybe you should be, kid. What's your stick? How you gonna set yourself apart?
Working on that. Unfortunately, we're down by about half of our combat forces, so I need to pick up some new recruits on Salvo.
Yeah. One good thing though is it's not your fault you lost those boys. At least those boys got to quit instead of, forcibly retire, dying.
It was interesting.
Interesting sure is a word. Couldn't even get some time to talk to you, man. Instead, I gotta deal with the fucking weird bird. Which, by the way, I'm glad he's hanging out in your ship now, not ours. Fuck that guy.
Hopefully he's gone once we get to Salvo. But I ain't gonna abandon him in deep space. That'd be fucked up.
Let's just say I understand. But, so, when the old guard first started, we kind of had one or two things that we would often choose to do. A large choice was we spent a lot of time recovering assets. Back in the day, haulers roaming through space would lose a bunch of ships. Sometimes cargo crates would go flying. It's an interesting way to make a couple bucks. Didn't know if you'd thought about that, or if you were just going to go straight to the big leagues.
I think we'll see what we can get done on Salvo.
I agree.
Galaxy's changed since we were under ice.
You guys going for blood sports? High risk, high money? Gonna kind of go into the sponsorship leagues? Do you even know much about the leagues anymore? I guess you don't.
No. Things have changed.
Well, Salvo hasn't changed too much, but they got a little more family friendly than you'll last remember. So when they first started, it was all about the action. It was all about the blood, how many people they could. I think their highest record was almost something like 32 pilots killed in a battle royale that no one ended up winning.
What the hell?
Yeah.
32?
Let's just say, man, I'm not saying they were the best. They were just 32 yahoos who didn't have any value in life. So, you sign up.
That's a lot of pilots.
Yeah.
How common are pilots these days?
Well, the definition of pilot's going to be a little different here. So, for you and me, we're real pilots. We're the ones who make a difference. We know how everything works. Some of these guys are jumping into basically tin cans with motors and movements, and they strap as many guns as they can to them. Hell, check this out. It's not even a big deal anymore, specifically what your mech looks like. It's now...
Wait. Are you telling me that the tools and equipment to retrofit frames is on the open market?
Yeah, kind of like spare car parts.
That's crazy. That shit used to be totally controlled by the corporations.
Exactly. That's until I think that essentially you get a hold of there's a bunch of guys who created kind of a concept of pattern builds rather than actual standardizing it. GMS came around and said, we can get our hands into everything. I don't know how to do that. So, I'll help you later, man. So, yeah, well, so, another thing that changed about the games is that as everybody got involved, so did the sponsors. Sponsors are a huge part of the game now. Basically, you throw a lot of money at your team, get a chance to win. This can range from sponsorship leagues where The sponsorships run everything. They can buy you bunkers in the middle of a battlefield, buy you an airstrike, repair drops, anything you need. As long as you got the money and the pull and the star power, you can do whatever you want.
Celebrity deathmatch, huh?
Yeah, except they kind of took out the death part and made it all about kind of retaining fan favorites, which I agree with fully. No
What,
sense.
people don't die out there anymore?
Yeah, I agree with it. Waste of time. Because you know why? When they all died, you knew how every story was going to end. They were just going to die.
And no repeat customers.
Yeah, garbage pilots. Trash. So what about your boy, Mantis? What's his plan? He staying too?
He's sticking around. I think we both need to find ourselves.
Yeah, he seems really mopey since his girlfriend left.
Well, I think we knew Enzo wasn't going to stick around, but I don't think we expected him to do what he did. But in retrospect, it makes sense. He's always been a loose cannon.
I agree. I'd want to get away from you guys as fast as possible, too. Just kidding. Honestly, Enzo reminds me a lot of Champ. A little bit physically. Made up of all his parts. But mentality-wise, Champ showed up. Never came back. He basically threw away a free ride to the old guard and top of Machinta Corps' ladder. Gotta have a reason.
A Machinta suit on. I guess some things never change.
Not when they can make money. That's the only thing that makes change. Get it?
Corpos are always...
Money, change. It's a dumb joke.
It's just, I don't know.
You seem
All
different.
the things that have changed since we were on ice. People they seem like folks have a lot more personal power and opportunity these days, but corpos still seem to run the sky.
That probably hurts you a lot, considering that's kind of your shtick.
Well, it's a reality of life. You learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
Packaged, print, and sold by the dozen.
Well,
Though from the sounds of
why
it,
don't
they're
you come
starting to
here and
move
shut
into
the door,
pilots
or go
now.
in your room.
Artificial intelligence.
Oh yeah, that whole thing. People are tired of the bloodshed. Everybody's calling for it. Honestly, it's not too different in the Salvo games. Get enough money thrown your way, you can win anything you want. But I'm a little curious what their goal is. What happens when you automate warfare? Like you said, we're here flying the skies. Are these guys gonna make it that everybody else lays down their arms and suddenly you're just hoping the big robot bad guys don't want to take your shit?
Well,
Doesn't fit right.
way I see it, you got two outcomes if you commercialize warfare. One, you make a fuck ton of money. And you keep making that money because if you own the battlefield, well, then you can set the status quo. You could create an infinite war. And at the end of the day, if you're not losing bodies, I mean, number one reason why wars end is because public morale and support dies out. Politicians and shit either get assassinated or pushed aside or forced to end it. But if it's all machines, it's all just money, you could create a war that never ends. Or, the other side of that is if you control war, then you could theoretically control everything.
It's a lot more philosophical than I thought it was going to be.
Well, there's not much to do with space except to think.
Yeah. That's the real horror out here.
No, the real horror is Mantis.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm gonna wake up one day and he's gonna have 2 heads.
You're not wrong. I saw he's got the new thing on his head. Can you see out of it?
I have no.
Turn it off. There's
At
a little
this
switch
point-
up there. It says off.
I figure if I ask him, it's just gonna make more questions.
Huh. Do you think he'd like ask questions, or he's gonna be confused, just like you?
I think he'll probably just shrug and go, "It is what it is."
That's a pretty good impersonation.
What if we call ourselves Chimera? We're a bunch of different beasts all attached to one body.
You saying you want to merge with Mantis?
There's a reason I carry a slider.
It's a
no.
slider right there.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it fits.
Hey, it's your crew. We call ourselves the old guard, but back then we weren't this old.
Yeah. Call ourselves Chimera. Come up with some more stuff on the end. I think that'll be it.
Give me 1 second. I gotta handle something here. I'll be right back. 5 seconds.
What do you guys think of Chimera?
I like it.
Okay.
It'll shut off in a couple minutes. All right. Yeah. Chimera's got a pretty cool ring to it. Plus, you could make a badass little insignia.
Yeah, we could.
Like a head of a worm. Put your little pilot helmet on another. Has some robot arms. 12 different ghosts or something floating in the background. I don't know, some dead girl. Whatever happened to her?
Which girl?
Your movie star girl. It needs
I
a
don't
new
know.
one.
Just dropped off the radar. Not even Virtus knows. I think she went AWOL.
That doesn't sound good. Huh. Chimera. That's funny. Well, kiddo, best of luck. By the way, I saw you put in some plans for modifying that dropship. It's yours, by the way. We signed it over this morning.
What do we owe you?
I was gonna talk to you about that. We had a little exclusivity deal and all that jazz that was all a lie, but I feel like then that gives you no reason to check back in with me. So, in 2 years, Old Guard versus Chimera, whatever you name yourselves. Friendly sparring match for bragging rights.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah, don't you die on me out there. And, well, I guess I can't do that for you because Mama Bear would probably be dead. She's old. Yeah, sure. We can use anybody new you find. I was going to say it's got to be this crew, but currently you haven't even started yet. And you're, like you said, you're 50% down. It's pretty
See
bad
you in
odds.
2 years.
Yeah. Feel free to reach out anytime, though. Seems like Lavemba is pretty torn up about the loss of that girl with the weird triangle thing on her head. What was her name? Panda?
Pandora, I think.
Weird. You know what they say, kid? Never open Pandora's box.
Hey, do you think the reason why Mason keeps everyone at arm's length is because he's lost too many in the past?
Oh, man. Of course you bring up that guy. Well, If you want me to be honest, I care about the old guard because they're guys who did a lot for me. We've seen a lot, been a part of a lot. Some of these guys, they just don't care. What's the point? You're only as good as you're useful in what you want to do. And I think that Mason wants to be out there on the battlefield non-stop, all the time. No real reason. Other than maybe that's his home. You like to fly. Maybe that's your home.
Let me go ahead and finalize these documents before we get the salvo and send them off to be processed. Thanks, BB. I'll check in with you
There
before we
you
leave.
go. BB. Nice to see you. You used to always call me Bartold. I like it. Best of luck, kid. If you need any help, reach out and give us a call. We'll see what we can do for you.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Don't want you dying before we whoop your ass in 2 years.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Brag about how you beat a bunch of fucking old men.
Absolutely.
You see him look at you. By the way, you have a face under that helmet. As he gets up and just walks away and doesn't turn back to look at you. It'll turn off in a minute. As yeah. So the airship is now yours. Yeah, and Mantis, you were moving around, right? Or I'm sorry, was there anything else you wanted to do, Connor, before I swapped to?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So in
Moving
that
and
case, if there's anything that you want to do, I'm gonna grab you, and you should now be looking at the airship map.
Space.
Where you at?
Space. I mean, we see the ship.
No, that's just you that sees it.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's any special things you want to note or mark or whatever, just feel free to draw on it, and I'm just gonna let you have access to that map while I talk to Minnie here. Well, to Mantis. Where are you hiding at, Mantis, or where are you moping at?
Let's see, where's a good mope spot on this place? Oh, yeah, that's a great mope spot. Okay.
Oh, gonna be hanging out in the nice little garden area, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works for quite a while. You get to hide for a long time. And then, you see, Virtus kind of coming in, looking around. Ha! There you are. Took a long time to find you. Why are you hiding it? Oh, I should have thought. You like dirt. You've probably been rolling around in this. Come on, Virtus. Think. It's not hard.
Yep, you got me, Virtus. I was rolling around in the dirt.
It's not really like you. Last time I've seen you do that, you used it to kind of blow up a tank or something from underneath. What's got you so mopey?
I don't know what I'm doing, Virtus. I mean, I think I'm good at fighting, right? I punch people, they explode. I punch someone else. It's a good cycle.
Sometimes when you punch one person, they explode and the person behind them explodes as well.
Right? It's crazy. But like, I don't really like fighting. It's dangerous. I kind of don't want to die. But, I mean, I'm not going to tell that to freaking any of them. They're all crazy.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't
You're
know.
crazy.
So I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking, we're going off. We're going on these adventures. We're gonna be going all these different places. Maybe, just maybe, I'll find somewhere I can just sneak off, and it'll be like no one will even know what happened.
Are you saying you're gonna run away like everyone else did?
No. Running away. No. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid, right? It's not running away. It's like removing my existence from the rest of the group. That way you guys don't have to worry about me.
Are others worried about you?
Damn.
I mean, I'm not worried about you. You guys should be worried about me. I mean, not now that, I have my, my mech that I'm really super good at using, and I'm the best. Look at that. As he just produces it on the hard light. Look at that thing.
That thing looks chonky.
Yeah, it is. The old guard made a joke that as long as I could take a bunch of bullets, I'll be fine. But I don't want another one of you to leave, because then it'll be just me and Caden, and I can never be as good as him. To sum it up well, let me show you something a wise guy once told me. As he's gonna get close to you and kind of lean down, and he's gonna flip open a part of his wrist attachment, and it's gonna create the hard lights, and you are gonna see a tower of blocks form, cylindrical, rectangular blocks. So you do this, and he just pushes one of the blocks. So now you take your turn.
I'll push one of the blocks.
It's fucking Jenga.
And he's gonna just kind of keep doing it. And he goes, do you remember the first time we did this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill it up. Knock it down.
As you're gonna see him take 2 quick turns, which is totally cheating, and he's disqualified from the game. But he hits on the bottom level 2 of the pegs out real quick, and now there's just the one at the bottom. Everything teetering on it.
I'll take the bottom piece. Watch it topple.
Roll me a work with your hands. And you'll be adding 2 to your roll.
Nope. That should be a 21.
As you go to smack it, your third hand swaps it away properly, as it's been watching you through the eye the whole time. And Virtus kind of looks down. There we go. See? You can't even let it topple if you wanted to. Mantis, you're that bottom block. What you do is, when it's toppling and about to fall, you stabilize it again. That's what you did for me.
So it's actually not turning off.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Take that from me. I mean, I can't even beat you in a game of jumbling blocks.
I think I gotta get myself a new mech. Just like a new style.
Yeah. Go for it. But only thing we have to do is we make sure that we get Caden everything he put on the line. He needs to get his Merc core running. We need to help him on salvo. And then you need to do the right thing.
Yeah.
If you want to leave, do it right. Just Tell him that you're trying to find yourself.
Well, now you make me feel like God, come on, Vertus. Now you paint me in a corner, right?
Well, at least when Jim and I left, we knew the reason. Enzo never even got to show me those moves. Have a good one, Mantis. Just don't get too caught up in your own head, okay?
Oh God. Choice of words.
As Vertus is just gonna kind of walk away as it's just flashing Mantis wins on the jumbling blocks.
Just something happened. It's turning back on.
Oh, okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay. So, with that, we all good to transition to Salvo?
I'm ready.
All right. Thank you very much for patiently waiting, Sean. I apologize.
It's all good. I've just been making my character sheet.
Oh, nice, nice. Something to do. Okay, let me just add this here. Okay. So, the rest of the trip is incredibly uneventful. I'm imagining Caden just has a data pad section full of different names and ideas and logos that he's drawing.
Yeah.
Mantis is trying to figure out whatever is written on everything because he doesn't know how to use anything because he can't read. Yeah. So, the planet of Salvo. Give me just a second here and I will throw everything over. I just have to make sure this is the correct song I'm about to play. So, while I'm getting this all ready, so there are a couple of things that you, Caden, would already know that you're going to have to do when you get there. So the first thing is you are going to need to get onto the actual Salvo planet, past kind of what are the larger receivers and transmitters. So this whole planet is essentially one massive broadcast station that is transmitting 24/7, 365, all the time. So let me return you back to players, because whatever you did on the map will be there. Drop you on players, and you guys should see this. Do you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. As the Kodiak kind of exits hyperspace, or warp real space, warp drive, whatever, a little bit outside of the planet, because of just rules regarding travel towards Salvo. Essentially, so many people are constantly arriving on Salvo that they need to be very careful and focused on the arrival. So you kind of end up in almost like intergalactic traffic, as the first broadcast of the GME that you have ever heard in person. Piers? This is the GME, Galactic Mech Entertainment. An entertainment channel unlike any other. Today, this week begins a new era. It is Amateur Week, the week where everyone who wants to try to become a member of the great GME Warriors can give a shot. No one is denied any disability allowed, just no cheating. So, let's see who is going to be the one who takes the championship away, walks away with the amateur golden bolt, and becomes the next to step into the ring of GME. As the logo begins to blare and flash on all the monitors. GME. You are seeing all kinds of different athletes, all kinds of different styles, people that look from different eras, people from different times, definitely people from different regions and planets. You're seeing people from Neo Tokushima, as you actually see a strange sight you see a woman with a beard appear. And you see underneath it kind of a name as it flashes. The Glamazonian. Hey everyone! This is Glenda Durina, coming to tell all of you who are ready to fight that you too can be as big as the Glamazon. Just make sure that you remember my phrase, the bigger you are, the bigger you get to stomp them into the ground. As it flashes off, as you then see another image appear, and this one is of a man who looks like he has been in the upper standings of society for a long time. Hey out there, I see you guys. You guys want to be like the Warlock? Just let you know, anyone can be like the Warlock. All you need is a good LaRouche sherbet soda. Wash that down with a little bit of Tarashika vodka, and you've got the best way to become the Warlock. See you in your dreams! By the way, make your dreams reality. Good luck! As, yeah, the broadcast just sort of begins to loop as you guys are now kind of headed towards it. Have a good one, kid. As, they destabilize and let you guys fly out on your ship.
See you around, baby.
Best of luck. You see, Virtus's eyes are just glued to the screen. Wow. Can you believe it? The Warlock thinks I could be the next champion. Wow.
You can be whatever you want to be, man.
Wow. Yeah. So, let's see. We need to get past this. So, you see, Virtus begins to kind of look through a bunch of different things. So, I guess we just give a transmission and get a log out there, huh?
According to this, yes.
What is the name of your ship?
Oh. That's a good question.
Lion's Head.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's called the Lion's Head.
Test, test. Hey, hey, out there. Hey, hey, out there. Hey, hey, out there. We're picking up a contact from ship goes by name ISK Lion's Head. You guys out there?
Confirmed.
Excellent, excellent. So, you guys here get in line for bystander audience, or you guys looking to compete?
We're looking to compete.
Alright. Excellent. You guys have any previously recorded sponsors?
Not that would still be accurate.
Understood, understood. Alright. Okay, so your team ticket number is going to be 1735. It's kind of funny. Those are all numbers. And funny enough, I think they're all prime. Anyway, kind of neat. So, with that, yeah, go ahead and land. Get past. You'll be receiving green clearance here in about 5 minutes. Everybody else can wait. We've got the next champions to pull in. You know what I mean? Welcome to the GME, boys.
Thank you very much.
All right. Yep. Confirmation here. Good. Yep. Confirmation. All right. You are going to go see. Ooh. Sorry for you boys. You guys are going to go see Maggie. You guys might hear her more properly called as Mad Maggie. She's a little bit of a hot pot. Okay. So just play it cool. All right.
Acknowledged. Play it cool with Maggie.
Yeah, so you guys eventually get like a green lights to kind of flicker as 1735 is called. Lion's Head is allowed passage to the main gate. All right. Well, I guess, do we go ahead and go? What do I call you now? Are you Captain? Captain Caden? KK? CK? So Furnace is just like, looking at you with like, what do I do?
We'll worry about that another time. I think for now we just do what we've been doing. Though Virtus, you need a call sign.
Oh, what? What do you mean? Virtus is my call sign.
I thought Virtus was your name.
No, not at all. Virtus was my call sign. Nobody ever asked me my name.
What the fuck? What the hell's your name?
Oh, name's Daniel Fields. Meta, no joke. Literally, you guys would have found that out during the announcements of the match today if you had not asked that question. Like, during the intro, you would hear Daniel Fields, and you'd be like, who the fuck is Daniel Fields?
I thought your name was Virtus.
No, Virtus is his call sign. Yeah! I mean, you guys... I don't think you guys ever really had much access to any of my files. Or, I don't know, what you guys had access to, really.
Enzo had the access, though he didn't talk.
Yeah. Enzo also, I don't think, liked me. But,
Don't
you
be too
know,
hard on yourself.
let's not worry about that guy, right? What a guy you never want to be like. Confident. Able to make your own choices. Yeah. Going in. As you guys sort of begin to travel around the upper layers of this, you guys should see here an example. You are now hearing like some different you're kind of hearing different transmissions now that use the very similar background. Welcome to Salvo! This year we have several different environments that challengers can compete in. We have, of course, the traditional Sky Fortress, a world in a box. But you gotta remember, that box is gonna get smaller and smaller, and if you aren't in the center, you're gonna fall right out. This one, of course, you can't fly, otherwise it's cheating. Come on, you should know that. Alright. Look at this one, and for those of you who are either competing or have a lot of money to watch, looking from the Grand Buena Vista pool, taking a look over the Derby Garage, or just like I like to call it, the Dirt Park. A high-speed spinning chase, rolling around in the circles. As those spaces disappear, you have to stop before everybody else. Some call it a game of skill. I call it gigantic musical chairs. What is this? The Champions Arena. Boom! Take a look at that. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't be like Eyeballer there. He didn't make it out of that. Lost it in one go as Double Z put him to sleep. Knock him out. And then, of course, you've got the typical arena with modifiable walls. Duh, check that out. Brought to you by Megabots. Those guys who are mega at building the bots. And then finally, the typical Team Red, Team Blue. Let's see who can make it and throw the ball through the goal. Welcome to Salvo's Amateur League. Best of luck to everyone, and remember, you too can be a champion. As, you guys are just kind of flying through, seeing all these different arenas, multiple copies of the arenas, all kinds of different things. Just sort of all there. How do you guys feel taking it in, Mantis and Katie?
More than I expected.
I'm glad that it's not all just straight up fist fights. I think this is gonna be fun.
You guys can ask some more questions here. As you are kind of arriving and landing at the first kind of major building here. Apparently the building map is not here, so we're just gonna RP it while we look at the Sky Fortress. As you guys land, you were kind of met with a very simple building with lines coming out, a large amount of ambiance of sounds of just like people kind of yelling, people kind of arguing, people kind of fighting, trying to get in line. You're hearing people kind of dealing with different problems as you're hearing like the blasting sounds on the outside. As you arrive, your ticket voucher of 1735 immediately blinks up, and you guys have a green light. And that means that you guys can go to the station, and you will meet who you know is her name on your sheet is officially Maggie Fitzwald, but you remember them calling her Mad Maggie on that kind of waiver through.
Well, Mantis. What was Vertus's name again? Could you type that out?
Yeah, for sure.
Daniel Fields, wasn't it?
Daniel Fields.
Daniel Fields, yep.
Daniel, Mantis, shall we go ahead?
Yeah, sounds good.
We shall.
Also, Mantis, your name is Mantis, and your call sign is Mantis, right?
Fun fact, when you look at his sheet, he does not have a name. He just has a call sign. There's no project.
What does
number.
Mantis say?
Yeah.
It's, you know, everyone calls me Mantis.
All right, fair enough. If they ask, your name is Mantis.
Or just Mantis.
Mantis Manterson.
All right. So, Sean, we are gonna slightly introduce you here, okay? So, that is your art, correct? The one that you had
Yes.
in there. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna make sure I do something with that here. Okay. So you guys go ahead and describe yourself as you are arguing with this woman right here. She is extremely furious. She is angry beyond all belief. Wow, that picture is horrible. When you blow it up. But she is screaming, "This is the last time I am dealing with any of these people who are completely ungrateful. What do you mean the rest of your team isn't showing up? Why are you the only one here?"
Cause I'm a solo act, sweetie. They just couldn't hack it.
That's the problem. Your teammates signed you up under the group event, and I don't have any more places for you right now, okay? So, the only thing that I can offer you, you're gonna have to come with me. We're gonna have to tell you a little bit about what's going on, okay? As, she is gonna kind of pull you to the side. Alright. What do you want to go by in the arena? What's your name?
My call sign is Blind Io, and I'm riding the Eye of Atropus.
Is that eye like an eyeball, or eye like I'm the only one on my team who showed up?
It's painted like a giant eyeball. It should be obvious.
Oh my gosh, are you trying to be like Eyeballer now? The guy with all the eyeballs?
Never heard of him.
Completely unplanned. There's Eyeballer. He was the one who got knocked out by Double Z. Come on, are you telling me you don't even know any history of what's been going on in the last year? How are you going to keep up in the storylines? Oh my god. Okay, so is it I like an eyeball, or I like I'm the only one who has no clue about what's going on in the GME?
Its eye is an eyeball. Eye of Atropus. Do I need to spell that out for you? One of the Greek fates?
Oh, you better, because if you don't, I'm just going to call it the Eye of Aspis, okay?
Atropos.
What'd you do? Slap your head against the keyboard? Anyway, excellent. Okay, that all checks out. We got it right here. Okay. All right. So here's all I've got. All I know is that right now we have one sponsor who's looking to find a team. So here's what's going to go on. We're going to put you in as what we call the Gladiator GME role. Okay? That's what its little title is. But here's the thing. In your first match, you are going to be untargetable by any systems. What you're going to do is you're going to wreak havoc. Okay? Do you understand?
Oh, so you telling me I could turn the tide of the fight any which way I want? Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
And you can even keep beating them when they're down. You can take the time, break it all up, put those amateurs out of the business. Are you getting excited about that?
You bet. This is better than I could imagine.
There we go. That's the gumption I'm trying to see. That's what I want to see. You know what? Come with me. Forget whoever else is signing up. You and us, we're going to make it happen. Or you and I, eyeball, eye, whatever. Come on. Let's go. As, ticket 1735. As, Blind Eye and Mad Maggie just walk off.
Oh, look at Mantis. Look at Daniel. What the hell just happened?
I think that guy's going to be the next GME star. Or I don't know.
Caden's gonna speak up. Maggie, we're ticket 1735. We're told to speak with you.
As she is just walking off. You can't hear it. As you just hear a guy kind of raise his hand from across the room. Hey, you guys ticket 1735?
Yep, that's us.
You Maggie?
No, not at all. Maggie's a little bit of a hothead, mean lady. But right now, she's not paying attention to you. You know what I mean? Name's Rico. Nice to meet you. You guys want to get into the GME, or you just gonna wait all day while Maggie ignores you?
What do we gotta do, Rico?
That's my man. Let me see here. So, doesn't say you got a name here, so real quick, as he just kind of slides a pad over to you, go ahead and just sign your name right there. It's, again, just to fill out the name for it, not any kind of signature. I'm going to be very clear about that. Rico does business the right way, making sure that everything's filled out. Let me tell you, Maggie's always mad because she never does anything right. As an example, she ignored your ticket. It's not really cool, man. Rico doesn't like that.
I don't know, and this seems incredibly suspicious.
This does seem incredibly suspicious. All right, Rico, if you want us to work with you, you need to be on the level.
Whoa, hold on, my mans. This is just the first step. This is seeing who you can get in. I'm not a sponsor. I'm a member of the GME. We're part of the Welcome On Board. Essentially, we're just going to sign you up so you guys can get out there and try to become the next GME champion.
Thought you had to have a sponsor, son.
No. See, that's the first step. Are you talking? Man, I try to tell her all the time. She always says that. She's trying to be helpful, but it's like they come here and then people just assume because they ask for the sponsor outside. Anyway, sorry. So, I'm assuming you talked to that lady who works in, like, Station 17 up there. You know, she's really good. She's been here a long time. Been there since the founding of it. Sorry, I ramble a lot. My bad. All Rico is going to do is get you guys signed up, make sure your team is registered, make sure you guys are all good, and then put you in the sponsorship pool.
All right.
To verify, if all of you take time to check into this, he's on the up and up. He's getting you registered to actually be considered contestants on South.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no.
okay.
Caden's just gonna look at him and say, "All right, so let's make this plain as possible. You're saying that you can get us in the arena."
Yeah, anyone who wants to compete. That's the way Salvo Amateur Week works. One chance a year to bring it all in.
What do you get out of it?
Oh, me? This is my job, man. It kind of sucks, really. We don't get much out of it, but there's always a chance that if you're the one who signed them on at the start, and they make it, and they win the Amateur League sponsorship comps, there's a chance that people might kind of want to come to you in the future, and I only make, like, no joke, like 2% of what you make. It's not anything big. Honestly, Rico just likes helping people make their dreams real. I mean, look at this. This was more than I could have ever hoped for.
How about this, Rico? We cut you in for an extra 2% if you can pull any solo acts into our team.
Whoa, an extra 2%. That's like double. It's like that's like when you've got a nice cheeseburger.
You just get us out there on that battlefield. we'll get a sponsor.
Yeah, so let's see. So solo acts. Let's see. So solos here. Let's see. You guys have got 3. Okay, so most standard sponsorship teams require a minimum of 4. You can add more, but basically every team member that adds 1 gets to bring 1 in. So essentially, a team of 6 versus team of 7. You capped at 6, 7 and 7. They can go anywhere from 4 and up in a standard league match, which will pretty much be the ones where you advance your standing between, the typical colors, bronze. Oh, by the way, are you guys pretty familiar with the GME, or am I just rambling here?
This is new.
Oh, all right. Okay, so here's how it works. There's multiple different steps, multiple different teams. So what are you guys competing in? Mechs, personal arms, combat.
Mechs.
Okay, mechs, gotcha. You guys got any particular skills? Are you looking for aerial, underwater, land fights? What kind
Combined
of
arms.
Combined arms? Ooh, I like the way you said that. I'm just going to check you for everything. He goes, okay, so here's what you can do. I see that you don't have any sponsors, so I may have a lead on an interesting sponsor. He came around and asked me to look for a team that had kind of an interesting tick, and to be honest, I kind of like, he said interesting, like, something, but I like you guys. You guys seem pretty cool. Plus, most people here are pretty angry. I mean, even Mad Maggie. So, here's the deal. I can get you guys in what is called the sponsorship league zone. So, what this does, you guys get out there as a 3-man team. You compete. You are essentially showing off for sponsors. Trying to show them what you got, your skills, see if you can even step in the door. That's going to be step 1. Now, I like it. Some people don't. I like it because it's a first chance where you get to show off, and all those guys out there who are those big, as I like to call them, couch pilots, where all they do is sit there and talk about how great their team is and they have dedication and numbers, but they don't know what it's like to be out there. So, you get a chance to get a look from everyone without any kind of baggage over you. They're not saying like, oh, look at these guys. They're on Warlock's team, so obviously we gotta hate him. I like Warlock. He's got a great style. Kind of a jerk to deal with behind the scenes, but you know what? When you're the top, you're the top, So, basically, that's the deal. That makes sense?
Sign us up.
All right. Excellent. So, as Rico looks down, Mantis, you realize that your third hand has just been signing any pad that's on the table. Oh, that's a pretty ambitious little thing you got there. Is that a part of you?
Yes?
All right. So, gotta be real here. Didn't think about that. This guy over here seems pretty good. But, do you guys take any illegal performance-enhancing drugs?
Nah, man, we're straight.
Okay, and I'm not talking about that simple kind of stuff where it's like, oh, these are...
Daniel here takes anxiety medication.
Oh, hey, let me tell you this. First of all, the GME does not care about what disability you have. You always have a chance to be a pilot. I'll make sure you put it down. That's cool. Just go ahead and fill that out, Daniel, what you've taken, everything, so that we'll go ahead and just knock it off the reports there. But, this guy over here, he's got an arm. Is that a biological enhancement?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's
Maybe we
where
can simplify this and just list Mantis as a disability.
well, in order to do a physical, it's a little bit different. I'm pretty sure Daniel's got paperwork for what's going on up there. So, real quick, as he just kind of waves over a person, he goes, hey, we got another one of those guys where it might have a third or fourth arm or something. Oh, can't believe I was staring at his third eye the whole time and didn't even notice it. So essentially, they bring up this kind of like a bioscanner gun, and they wave it all up and down Mantis, and it actually confirms that Mantis does not have any additional modifications outside of his base DNA. All of these things that are happening to Mantis are a part of what is supposed to be him. Hey, you know what? Who am I to say if you got extra long web toes and that lets you swim faster? Good job, Mantis. Thanks for coming out here. So, following that, what's your disability? As he just looks at you, kid.
None.
It's the sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
You can't live without
Caden's
them.
just wearing his helmet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. So, curious question here then, my dudes. You guys ready to be the next GME champions?
Let's make some money.
Excellent. Okay, all right. So, you guys looking for a first available match?
Mantis, you need to do any work on your frame? I made modifications on the way here.
Everything I did on Kodiak.
All right, I think we're ready to rock, Rico.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Well,
Oh my god, John, I just noticed your fucking icon on Roll20. You put a little fucking doll arm coming out of your pocket.
oh, you did? I had actually photoshopped one with
God.
a little arm too. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so, real quick, another quick question that's on the forums. And you have to have this answer already submitted to me, and I know that only one of you would have in this. Caden, do you want to use that one song as your entrance? The one that you provided me the other week?
Let me check.
It is the Ace Combat one.
Not the one you used already.
Okay, if you want to shoot me that just because I know you did. And I will move everything over to there. So let's see.
No, I'll get you a song.
We tried everything, but
So
Charlie
Mantis, you are
still
going to get
struggled with
whatever
math.
your
And
hand
another
signed up
mom.
for.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So one of the interesting things, it won't so much happen with your mechs per se, just because of how the token system works. But when you are competing in the GME, you do not really get represented by your mech tokens. And as things are being broadcast, it is more broadcasting the pilot. Like, it's about the drama of the pilot, not the mech. Like, so when you see enemies represented here, they will be represented as their, like, human selves inside of the cockpit. So kind of think like how G Gundam did a lot, where it was, like, about that pilot drama. That's what you guys are going to see as far as enemies, okay? I just wanted to be clear that you guys are not, like, punching, like, defenseless people.
Punching animated death.
Yes.
Do you want an extended version?
It'll just be playing for, like, 30 seconds.
Oh.
So, also, what is the name of your special moves, your finishers? Mantis, I'm assuming, are you Rainbow Extracting Rat Punch or whatever that name is there?
Oh no, I got a new name.
Wait, what? Hold on. What? Rainbow Rat Punch? What is this?
His mech's name was Extracting Rainbow Rat Smash, I think.
Extracting Smash of Rainbow Rat.
Extracting Smash of Rainbow Rat.
Right now it's Hallowed Tiger Attaching Chimp.
Okay.
I can't handle this.
Okay. Excellent. that arm. That just sucked. Okay. All right. So the way that combat works in... Oh yeah, what's your finishing move? And are you going by Basilisk 1 in the arena?
Yeah.
All right. Did you want to go by a different name than Mantis?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm named Mantis. Like that doesn't even make sense. Like, what does that question even mean? Oh fuck, a finishing move.
And you were staying as Basilisk?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you Basilisk or Basilisk 1?
So, since we're going to so like the way it would work technically would be, since we're a part of like an actual like militarized group.
That's your stable.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's your stable. So you're like Chimera. Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about the name. My apologies.
Yeah. So like, Caden on the battlefield would technically be classified as Chimera 1 Basilisk. Because the team is now Chimera, but his call sign is Basilisk.
Okay.
So then, like, Chimera 2 is...
Would be like Medusa? Like,
would be Medusa or whatever, and then, like, Chimera 3 would be Mantis, and, like, Chimera 4 is Virtus.
Okay.
Also, I sent you music.
Awesome. Cool. Let me just, down the
Finishing
end.
moves. Fuck.
Yeah.
I assume Sean has come with a finishing move, too?
What's that?
Sean needs one, too, I assume?
Yes. And should
I
be
mean,
words.
I don't have a fancy name for it, but I've
doesn't
got a
have to
fuck
be.
off railgun.
Is that what you want to call it? Fuck off railgun? If it is, man, welcome to the member of the Attitude Era. Whew. Show 'em what's up, bro. This is before GME went family friendly over here.
Oh yeah, just call it the BFG.
There you go. And you're going by the names that you gave her already. Is that cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Call sign is Blind Io. The mech's name is Eye of Atropus.
Yeah. I got that all here. Good.
Connor, what's the name of your NHP?
The NHP, Selena. But I believe her call sign is going to be Medusa.
Yeah. Because they're both things that look at you and turn you to stone. You just want the basilisk stare. It's just a million missiles. I don't feel like Caden would think too hard on this one.
See, I wasn't prepared for this.
Hey, let me just tell you, that's the thing. Nobody ever thinks about selling themselves, but Rico, check out the shades, check out the chain. Rico's always ready to sell it. If you want, I can just hit a button, and it'll spew out whatever name you want.
I got this.
Okay. I'm just saying, the guys with disabilities were pretty much ready with this. Just kidding. I'm trying to see if you're Joker. Oh,
When you say finishing move, what do you mean?
So essentially, if you get a chance to execute someone, or if you activate your core power, you can call it whatever finishing move it is.
Then I think, Oh, I just had it. Fuck. I had it, and then I completely lost it.
You're good.
I'll give it to you in a minute. Keep going.
Yeah, okay. Alright, it's cool. So, everyone's had the chance. Okay. So, here we go. So, this is going to be an overlay of the arena. You guys, I randomized this earlier. You guys are going to get first deployment. So, there are 5 locations you can deploy, which are in the 4 corners, or directly, there's 6, sorry. 4 corners, or directly in the middle here, and directly in the middle here.
You said directly in the middle here, and where else?
So it's right here, like in the desert area, and then right in the middle of town, and then there's the 4 corners.
I think we should approach from one of these corners. What do you think, John? Coming from the canyons? Exploit the cover?
Can we split up, or do we have to deploy together?
Standard GME sponsorship rules state this is your chance to show off. You can deploy however you want. If you're looking for a little bit of opinion, I probably wouldn't separate, but that's just because nothing looks worse on your team than one guy getting punched out by like 3 or 4 people.
He said don't go separate?
Yeah, he's basically just saying, like, he's seen a lot of people try it and they just get punched out. Like, 3 or 4 people just dogpile him, the other teams will dogpile him, kick him into the ground.
Alright, yeah, let's come in from the corner.
Yeah, we'll come in from the northwest corner.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, I got a name for my special move. Finishing move.
Okay.
Third gate.
Just open the 3rd gate.
Open the 3rd gate, close the 3rd gate, smash the 3rd gate, build the 3rd gate. I don't know. 3rd gate.
Okay, 3rd gate. Alright.
Okay, mine is Shattered Skies.
Shattered Skies. Whew. Let's go. Okay. All right. So, let me see if I can get this going. Okay. Sean, you do not get your own intro, sadly, as you, through GME rules, you are actually sponsored by the corporation. Corporate, yeah, the corporate Goonie doesn't get an opportunity. All right. So, let's see here. So you do not have a token yet, right, Sean? Because you just finished your character.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going to throw one out here real quick for you, okay? Just so you can use it, and then we'll update it once you actually have it. What size are you?
Size 1.
Okay. You're the goon tank. Now you have the choice of deploying only within the center over here or over here, because you guys agreed you were going to the top corner, right? Or did I jump ahead?
Yeah, top left corner.
Yep.
We're
Do you
going
wanna deploy here or here, Sean?
Where's the second place?
In the middle of town or in the middle of these rocks?
Let's do the middle of the rocks.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so let me throw you guys some tokens here. So, we have Mantis. We have Basilisk. Man, your team is so small. Oh shit. Y'all motherfuckers have Virtus. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Fuck yeah. I'm glad I made him. Where's that fat ass at? Oh, because I changed his name to fucking Daniel Fields. Virtus is going to choose to deploy on the ground because he really cannot move swiftly up there. Alright. You boys ready for your intros? Okay.
we can't control our token.
You can't control it?
Or I can't control mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't control it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are on the map layer. Hold on. Now you should be able to. And reset all
Yeah,
your
okay.
stuff. It's full rest and everything. Sorry, you guys are on the map. Okay.
I also cannot control my token.
Oh, that's because you are not your token. You are hidden. We'll have to adjust your actual stuff here in a second to matter, but this should be... Did you name yourself as Henry Jackson, right? Okay, cool. Nameplate, we'll adjust the thing to do it, but there you go. That should also represent your stats now, too. Once it does
Cool.
the frame HP. Awesome. Cool, guys. So, we'll go ahead and just kind of introduce... All right. Thank you all for coming to the GME Standards. As you guys know, every time we do an amateur league, we bring out two of our favorite commentators that retired forever ago. We have the first one, a man who goes by the name of Jay Rossi, a man who is a legend himself, and of course, Lord Roffler, the ex-champion and king of the GME arena, back before we dropped the title of Lord. Well, let me tell you this. I'm watching it, and I'm seeing these things out here, and I don't think anyone's ready. The business is about to happen. You can hear it. You can hear the intensity. You are definitely right, Jay. Let's see who they're bringing out today. I'm seeing it first. What is this? Their names are just FF? Ha! I'll tell you what I think that's for. That's definitely for what we call fat fuckers. Oh, sorry, censorship. As you see spawning down, 3 incredibly large mechs that are summed up by a massive group of people appearing in the arena. as they will.
Are they supposed to be that big?
Yeah. Because remember, it's representing like the persona and the pilot drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Sorry,
are massive.
No, the on scale to the hexes.
Oh, sorry.
I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
Jesus.
Yeah, but they are very much large like that. Let me tell you, I think they picked that place because they think they're going to get something to eat in there. Well, let's make sure that they don't chew up the competition. Isn't that right, Lord? Okay. Oh, check out these guys. Always somebody who likes the swords. As you begin to see a team that represents Neo Tokushima appear. As this is a group called Nina Ja. This is the Lilac Ninja. And this right here is clearly a third member that was assigned to their team at random. As he just has pistols and body armor. Alright. Excellent. And the last team is going to be... Oh, here's my favorite. Jay, when you get those teams that come out and they have aspirations, but what they don't have is they don't have the sponsors. They don't have anything. This is what I love to see. They didn't even have a team of 3 when they came here to compete. This is literally going to be the start of this 3's team. Ha! Well, I'll tell you this, Lord. When I look at this team, I say, what a bunch of weirdos! As you see Nemesis X, the Samoan Salama Jamma, and Betty Bellina appear as they spawn in the bottom corner. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're gonna be the first ones out. When you come in with no planning, Lord, no plan at all, you know that is not a strategy that's gonna win you the game. You're here to compete. You're here to win. You're not here to waste time. So, the last group that we have. Look at this. A brand new team. Coming out doing it right. I like the look of this. We're going to start with the first one. What is this? Is this named Mantis? I'm confused. What's going on here? As you are going to see like actual intros because Rico knows that investment is important. One second here. Just gotta... Oh my god, my control case stuck, sorry. As you were gonna hear the GME standard amateur intro song stop. As you're gonna hear as what you see on the boards is Mantis and literally the hottest Spanish models you've ever seen, as they are all walking into a really badly fabricated version of this mech. As you guys just see Rico on your monitors like, fuck yeah, let's go. As it is literally a mix of jazz that your hand put and then checked all the boxes of what planet you were from. As yeah, so what's your walk down look like, Mantis? As you walk
As Mantis walks, he's gonna spin the upper half of the mech while he spins his giant Destructo arm.
Oh man! Something tells me there's something going on with that fist, Lord. I wouldn't want to mess with that. You wouldn't want to catch that in the cold alley. I agree. And he's spinning it around. Makes me think he's going to do some kind of topsy-turvy move. Alright, as you kind of get in position down, you see it happen, and then oh, I like this beat. Let me guess. This is Ho ho, haha. This is the guy who started it all, apparently. They're a wrestling team named after Chimera. That's that three-headed dog that guards the underworld, isn't that right? Yep, that's definitely it. Make sure none of them evil souls ever get out. Let's see if he keeps them trapped in the ring with him. As you begin to see like the most generic fighter pilot stuff, as it's just you like put in it as you're like pulling crazy G's, just shooting people down, missiles flying everywhere. I mean, the crowd is absolutely losing it right now. They are in love with what this team has right now. Do you hear that? These crowds are already going wild, and the first bullet hasn't even shot. So, I think we know what time it is. Ding, 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 ding. All right. As the match starts, as Henry Jackson, you go online. You can now activate your shields, as you are immediately immune to all targeting and effects of actions on the battlefield. You'll be getting plenty of extra turns in this fight as well. Alright?
Cool.
Cool. So
we can't damage him.
correct. He is even untargetable and immune to all effects.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. See here. Okay. Excellent. All right. So, which one of you guys wants to go first? Oh, the combat action.
John, you want it? Or you want me to go set it up?
Let's kick it off. They're over here waiting. I think they're thinking of a plan. I think they're trying to figure out how they want to decimate the competition. Do you hear the action? This amateur league is going to be unstoppable.
You take it first. I kind of want to see how this pans out.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start off with TACnet Echo on... Actually, wait, I need to draw... Okay, I'm ready. TACnet Echo on this guy.
Alright, what's that do? Is he locked on?
So I gotta do a tech attack.
I need to roll 2d6 real quick. Alright,
So-
8 uses on my limited weapon.
What's our grit?
No,
3?
you get a full 12. What's that?
Our grit's 3 now, right?
It is always equal to half your level.
Oh, okay.
So it should be 2.
Right, tech attack. 23.
23? Okay, that is
Yep.
definitely a hit.
So that's going to impair him and lock him on.
Okay.
And then all enemies within a burst 2 of him need to make a DC 12 system save, or also be locked on.
DC 12. Okay. Let me pull up this. Systems,
Yeah, system.
they have both failed. So they get lock on.
They get locked on.
Locked on and
The
impaired.
match has barely even started! My god, he's locking on to him! What could that mean, Lord? Look at what is happening right now! Alright, what are you doing the rest of your turn?
Alright, and next... I'm gonna... Joe, question. If we use our core powers in this fight, are we allowed to know if we'll have time to recharge them for the next fight?
Fights are definitely not like... They're... Yeah. Oops, cut too much of it off. Yeah, this is just like an exhibition match. You're fine. This isn't like...
Okay.
You're not going to keep going through it. This is to make you known.
There's still a little bit of map you cut off.
Yeah, I'm fixing it now.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, this is for you guys to show off and be as flashy as possible.
Alright. And then...
For the comms, you're gonna hear Medusa. TACnet protocol. White star signal interceptor. Establish locks. Put a little bit extra juice to the reactor. Shattered skies. I've got top. Missiles away. Box 3.
Oh man. Here we go.
And I'm going to overcharge to give myself another quick action, and I'm going to fire all my weapon systems at not this guy. I'm going to fire all my weapon systems at this guy.
All right.
So that's 2 archer nexuses and 2 light nexuses.
All right, go for it.
So
You can see Basilisk over here calling on Medusa, named after that dog they are that guards the underworld. They are ready for this. They are ready to show the might of their powerful beasts. And let me tell you this, if you are reading what's going on up on the board there, you are seeing that this action has already gotten them a sponsor of interest. But not only that, they are now paying Henry Jackson enough money that he can no longer target Chimera Squad. As Henry, you are now under corporate buyout. You can no longer target them.
That is 10 versus... So all those are versus E defense. That's 10 versus E defense.
It's a hit. 10,
Okay.
Yeah, 10 hits.
And that was my walk-on, so that's going to be 5 AP. Explosive.
All right, and as you are
Yeah, sorry, go
firing, you're feeling all of you guys now have Overshield 3.
I don't want to play.
They are already getting corporate sponsorships out there. What do you know?
That is 8 versus E defense.
That is a hit.
That is 1 explosive damage.
Okay, that one looks like it does nothing.
Okay. And then 7 and... That's 20, so I'm just going to reroll that.
Yeah, roll it. Yep.
Okay. Does the 7 hit E defense?
The 7 does not.
Okay, then the next one is 3 explosive damage.
Okay, so 2, 2. Okay.
And target lock is gone from this guy.
Okay, gotcha. Target lock is removed. Okay.
And Basilisk is going to move to here. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And obviously I'm fine.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, Henry, your go. As you are going to see this team of ninja-like mechs start to rush out over the housing.
Well, let's break up their formation a little bit. My prototype rifle ought to do the trick. I've got it with tweaked optics and stripped reactor shielding. So when I fire it, that's going to be blast 1. Let me get some ranging here.
You can target there, and I think you can hit 2 of them, just not. You want to hit the front 2 or those left 2?
Actually, I can move first, can't I? No, let's just stay right here where I am and shoot at them. The front 2.
Okay.
Up 2.
Okay, go for it.
Make sure all my stats... Oh, that's range 13, yeah. Still. Okay. I didn't roll any 1s.
Before misses,
Yep. So, 9 energy... Or, no, 4 misses? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, it's nice to see a, little laser shootout. A little bit of an explosion on impact.
Yeah, you guys are seeing it may miss because the guy jumps up, dodges, and twists past the bullet. You just watch as, the building behind it just explodes. Yeah. What else? Is that it? No, that's on the main. You can keep going.
Yeah, that was a skirmish, so I'm just gonna... How high up do these cliff walls go?
So they are all... each level is about 1 height. So
Okay.
this would be 1 above. This would be 2 above. This would be 2, 3 above. Yeah, like if you can see where they're the level on top, that's how up you would have to go.
Okay, well this 6-legged eyeball is just gonna move over and climb straight up the side of the cliff and kind of clamp there. I can select myself and just sort of clamp on to the side of the cliff.
Just what you would expect from the corporate goon trying to take out one of the newbies. To be fair, Jay, they're all newbies. This is the amateur league. Come on. Is that little cowboy hat of yours a little too tight? Also, it's kind of strange. These boys over here, their corporate sponsor. No name. I think you and I know how much that costs. Whoever it is must have pockets deeper than the deepest ocean. All right. Okay.
Is this guy
Supposed to be like Harry Carey?
No, he's like Jim Ross.
Oh,
If you've
okay.
ever watched
No, but it reminds me of Harry Carey.
Jim Ross is. He almost broke him in half. That man.
Chimera Squad?
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
And he keeps calling them Cerberus. They keep referencing.
Oh, no,
Cerberus.
this is great.
Yeah. All right. So, fat fucks are moving up, or FFs. I'm sorry. Mantis or Virtus wants to go.
You're calling this.
I'll take it.
Go for it. I will say, try to leave the lock on for targets you think might attack you. Because I can have something that I can shoot on them, but it consumes a lock.
Understood, Massless.
I can play games that target sensors.
It's for...
Understood, Massless. This is just Virtus.
Man's just fucking booking it for these guys.
We are about to get down into the business. Let's see what Mantis, by the way, name is Mantis. Okay, I think he filled that out wrong. Alright, what you doing, big man?
Okay, so the free move, do 2 connect damage to both those characters I'm next to.
Automatically 2?
Yeah.
Okay. That one will be reduced. Should be a little bit smaller than it is. There we go. Okay. This guy also reduces it a little bit. Alright. Go for it.
Then I'm attempting a grapple against the guy to the southwest.
Okay. That's the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 16 hit evasion.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna overcharge and charge up the arm.
Wait. Did you hit him for 21 there? Or...
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit. Okay, was that supposed to be a regular hit then?
It's a grapple.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you grappled him. Sorry. Okay, yeah, you have definitely grappled him.
And then overcharge so that I can start charging up. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm watching this man Mantis out here, and you see that fist? You can see something special in that. He was twirling that around, and it's starting to spin up. And I'm seeing the lightning in it. Well, let me just tell you this, Lord, that if he's sitting there and he's charging that with lightning, we are about to see a thunderstorm that would wipe Mama's trailer off the lot. as we are going to see as this team is going to kind of take a reaction. So you're going to see like some different rules for combat in this because teams are kind of working as a team here. You guys are so they are kind of a unit together that's kind of functioning a bit different. So Mantis, you are grappling him, right?
Yeah.
You are going to watch as these guys are going to attempt to grapple you all together.
So it's gonna be contested hold.
No. So what it is they roll a grapple to hit you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like here.
I mean, I'm already grappling one of them.
Yeah, but they roll a grapple onto you, and then when they grapple, their team size combined is the number you're grappling against. So if they all grapple you, this is actual rules for grapple. They would be considered size 5 if all of them grapple you, and you're grappling back.
You okay?
I will be right back.
Okay, so let me just roll this here real quick. So it's just a grapple, right? These are for both of them. Okay.
20 hits, 2 does not.
So we'll go that the little one is the one that grabs you. So the Samoan Slamma does not grab you, but Beauty Bell does. And Beauty Bell's gonna take a little sock here at you. She's gonna try to punch you in the chest. All right. Let's see. This is here.
Hold on tight, Beauty Bell.
Yeah. Let me see if the weapon here. No, she does not. Why is that not? Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're gonna see her fist kind of opens up as a little laser splits out. Does a 2 hit you?
No.
All right. Yeah, that misses. Their turn is over. Okay, Henry, your go as you are seeing these big boys take a move up.
He's anywhere, man.
Oh yeah, no problem. My bad. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and skip it, and he'll get it when he comes back. All right, this is Chimera 3. Taking action. Let's go. Now this young man right here, Daniel Fields, good kid. At least that's what I imagined when I read his file. Says he went to officer school. Never quite made it to graduation day. You know, let me tell you this. There's nothing sadder than a man who wants to defend his planet, defend his country, and he just doesn't have what it takes. They say that it was his anxiety on test day that took it. And let me tell you, if there's one thing the GME understands, it is that those who deal with troubles need to be respected and loved for what they are. So let's give a round for Daniel Fields. Let's go. Show him the love for those who serve. As you were going to see Burtis' mech just kind of hobble over. I mean, every step, he is basically completely crushing the ground underneath it. As you were going to see all of those guns that you guys have seen kind of on the fins just deploy out into longer, rapid spinning barrels. As you were going to watch him hunker down, he drops in as you begin to see him unleash a shot with an assault cannon. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this here. He's gonna get +2. His thing wasn't made right. So a 9. So you said not to target the Samoan Slammer, right? You wanted him to target.
Specifically, don't consume the lock-on.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna go after Nemesis X. Because of the spin-up profile, it gains reliable 3 and overkill. First gets a heat, okay. Whew. Alright, so that does hit. Let's see. So that is going to be 1d6. Sorry, Virtus apparently was not on it. So this adds 2. Excellent. Oh, fuck. Yeah, as you are just going to hear a ripple shot of a large amount of bullets as you guys are just hearing chain gun after chain gun just get unleashed as it ramps up as Nemesis X has been removed from the board. He has 7 hit points left with 1 armor. Virtus hit for 8.
Nice.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you show them. Even if you didn't graduate, even if you didn't get to fight for your loved ones, you could show them that you can fight for the GME. So, let's see what Virtus wins as the first kill. Let's see. Oh, he wins a 25% off coupon from Ripe Vital, home of your next replacement organs. As the crowd just goes wild. Daniel Fields! Sean, you back?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, as you see that, what is this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Jay? They are dropping down for another sponsor gift. Coming down. Look out for the Puff of Smoke boys. We have a care package dropping for Chimera team. You guys have, right now, a care package here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. It is dropping right here behind Daniel Fields. And go ahead as you guys see deploying from the top of the arena comes a drop. Just a second here. Where's the map? Yeah. Just gonna grab this. I don't know where it is. What? Oh, I'm so sad. Anyway, there's a deployment behind Virtus. Alright. You guys can pick that up. I'll draw you guys a little box for it.
Okay.
Yep, it is. If you fly over the space, no matter what height, it will jump to you, and it is a free action to open. Alright, start of the round, players went last, so bad guys go first. So we're gonna show as the FF boys, or the FFs, are gonna be coming down here and running toward Team Ninja. Alright, we're gonna just amp this up by having Team Ninja rush in, but we won't resolve anything. Alright, player's turn.
Alright, John, you wanna go?
I'll take it.
Go for it. Continue to walk up with that fist if you want.
Alright,
Fuck 'em up.
I'm gonna give you one opportunity to tap out right now.
You think the Samoan Slammer gonna tap out to someone weak like you? I don't think you're a bug at all. You're just a worm. Are you hearing that smack talk? He is making fun of a disability. That man is definitely going into the slammer. As everyone just sees thumbs down, and you just see like a really bad bowling alley graphic of the Samoan Slammer just being thrown in jail.
I am back.
We've been wondering what's. Oh, sorry. You can go, Mantis. We're gonna let Minnie finish, and then you get to take 2 turns. Sean. All right. What you want to do, Mantis? As the Samoan Slammer just made fun of you.
Well, we're gonna fist the Samoan Slammer, I guess.
Did you
Why did
hear
you
that?
say it like
He
that?
said he's gonna fist the Samoan Slammer. Whoa! Let's just say that sounds like a really bad Friday night, or a good one, Jay, depending on who you are. Oh, learned something about you today, Lord. All right, show him what you got.
Does an 11 hit his evade?
And 11 does hit.
Alright.
And was that you rolling with both your accurate? Yes, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's how we are going to do this. Since you are in melee, that is
Cross-functional
the
work
priority of your effect.
Asana makes it simple. First, you bring the whole team
You
together
are going
around
to
one
hit the
shared
Samoan
goal.
Slammer.
Then, individual.
And when you hit him, he he is going to drop to the ground. A bubble appears around you and him as it's both of you. You now have the chance to execute him, basically knock him out of the game. Do you choose to do it? And if you do, describe your finishing special move.
I'm absolutely knocking him out of the game.
All right, how do you want to do it? What do you want to say? Make it a scene.
Mantis is gonna go, alright, you had your chance. And he's gonna spin his mech around, and then as he spins around and the fist comes out, it's just gonna jackhammer forward in this huge uppercut that's gonna launch the Samoan Slammer straight up into the air.
And you see that as he gets hit straight up into the air, you are going to see that there is a moment where a light flickers up on one of the monitors as you are going to see note nudge corporate symbol flap up in the air as you just see a quick flash of the company, and it says, "Note nudge, we are here to nudge you to take notes." As you see that there are thrusters that are trying to bring the Samoan Slammer back. As you hear, "Ha ha! They think that the corporation can take on the people? Not gonna happen! Samoa Slammer, get in the Slammer!" As you just hear the crowd all cheering and chanting as more thrusters shoot from the bottom, and he is launched out of the entire arena, shatters through the outside, and is immediately defeated.
And then, go ahead.
No, you're good. You can finish it up. Do whatever you want to do.
I hit with a super heavy melee weapon, so I can make another melee attack against someone else in range.
Oh my god, when does the carnage stop? Mantis, more like some kind of bug that kills everything in one hit! Alright, go ahead and do it.
Does
Oh,
an
and
8
8
hit the bell?
does not. But
Alright.
at that moment, you see your unknown corporate sponsor light up. Go ahead and add me 1d6 added on addition to your accuracy. So just roll another d6 and add it. That is a hit.
Alright, half damage, so 8 explosive.
As you see the explosives happen, and you just see that she is immediately just knocked out. Because you were not in your traditional melee range and everything, you don't get a chance to execute, but she did get knocked back, so she is laying on the ground, kind of like trying to move. Like the mech hers is like a size 1 kind of frame, so she's kind of like crawling with it to get out of the arena. What would you like to do? Do you let her walk away, or are you gonna go and finish her again?
No, I'll let her walk. We got bigger fish to
Look
fry.
at this! A man who can understand that not everyone on a team is the same as what they say. He struck the fear in them, and he is gonna let her crawl away, knowing she could have never stopped it if she wanted. Let's see that back again. I want to watch it again on the replay. Brought to you by, that's right, brought to you by Zarf Glory. They put the Zarf in Zarf Blastin'. As you just see like a bunch of kids playing with like foam dart guns, and every time they hit each other, like it explodes with slime tipped. All right, let's see it again. And check out this. We got a sound effect from the boys in the room. And that's all it takes is one punch from Mantis! A pure display of power and raw athleticism! That's true. I wouldn't want to be in there. Glad I retired when I did. This new age of youngsters is terrified. Alright, as the corporation gets to activate 2 turns, Henry Jackson.
Okay, so that first turn, is going to be activating my core power, and I'm going to mark that little blue guy for death. You see, you basically draw a line between the 2 yellow people and mark them for death.
All right.
Yeah.
What's that do? Or is it just an attack, or is that like a status effect?
Oh no, that's a full action. I choose that character. While focusing, I become immobilized and can't take reactions, but I deal bonus damage based on weapon size on range critical hits against them. So yeah, that's the first thing. And then the second turn, protocol, I'm going to what was it called? Activate my crack shot thing. I forgot what it was called.
It's like the...
Stable steady.
Yeah.
Steady aim protocol. And I'm going to shoot all 3 of those guys with the railgun. The 2 yellows and the 1 I marked.
Alright, man. Roll me the 3 separate attacks.
I mean, it's a line 20. Isn't that just 1 attack?
No, it's 1 attack per target.
Okay.
Yeah. Because anything that, like, triggers off of you, like, rolling every attack or stuff will all trigger.
So it's
like,
+1 accuracy, armor piercing, and heat 2 self. Just apply the heat real quick.
Alright. What's your max heat?
8.
As you fire it, you notice that immediately auto coolers activate and you take no heat. Welcome to being the corporate boy.
Okay, and yeah, we're charging up and firing the BFG.
Alright. Are you seeing what I'm seeing over there from the corporate lackey? The drone. He's sitting up here figuring out what he can do. Oh my
And
God.
each of those should be rolled at an accuracy as well.
So they are both, all 3 of them are hits. The 10 is the...
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was all 3 were yellow, right? Hitting the yellow?
No, the 2 yellow up top, and then the 1 blue guy next to them.
Oh, cool. Gotcha. Yeah, they all hit them. Alright, and
So that is 8 kinetic, 7 kinetic, and 9 kinetic. Plus I add extra... Oh yeah, that's already applied. Oh, and I get +1 to all ranged attack rolls because I'm in a death's head.
Yeah, so since you hit multiple targets, that damage on each of those is dropped by 2. So it's going to be 6, 5, and 7, okay? However, Blue Boy down. And these 2 guys are not looking good. Not looking good at all. That AP really fucking hurts, dude. Let's see, that's, jeez. Excellent. Okay. Alright. Now you get, any other thing for that turn, and then you get a second turn in a row. Because you would have...
No, that was the second turn in a row.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the first turn was activating my core power.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh god, you guys fucking hurt me. Okay. Excellent. Alright. Okay, is that it for... Yep, that's it for everything. Okay, so... you were gonna see, Hey! Get 'em, boys! It's the big corporation! We can't let them keep it! They keep taking all of our money! As, you're gonna see these 2 go over as, this girl is gonna grab both of these ninjas, or attempt to. Just a second here. And, let's see. Oh, yeah. You are gonna see as these 2 are now being held in the air, being choked out by Big Bertha. Alright, that is after that player's turn. As you guys should now see your care package.
We to open it to find out what rules, yeah?
Yep, I know. This is just this is what it looks like on the outside.
Okay. John, you won't be able to really attack much in this turn, huh? Because they're so far away.
I mean, I already moved this turn.
Oh. I'll have Virtus grab the care package.
Alright, you get a...
Virtus, grab whatever that is.
Oh, have I had the voice changer on? I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, there we go.
You can keep it on.
No, it's just meant for Furnace at this point. But yeah, this is what you see plastered on the outside of that care package. I mean, it's all over it. All right. So, have you gone yet, or do you want Virtus to grab it?
I want Virtus to grab it.
Okay. Yeah. So you see Virtus kind of run over, and immediately he just kind of punches the side of it like you almost hit it like a jukebox, as it's got a spot just called smash here. And as they smash it, you see it unfold. And what you see written on the side, or the picture, was of course the cigarette box with the little tube coming out of it. Oh man, can you believe it? Virtus is out here opening the first package. And what is this? Hey everybody, this is Warlock coming at you guys again, letting you guys know that I am seeing some wonderful plays out here. I'm really glad for Daniel Fields and what he's done out there today. And let me just tell you, Daniel, that what you've earned right here is something from our good friends over at Tactical Lord. For all of your professional Zarf blasting needs, don't just be a Lord on the field. Be a Tactical Lord. As all of you see a light up that an orbital strike is now available for your team. Where would you like your orbital strike?
What's the radius?
So it is a blast 2. Let me get the...
Oh, well, I think the choice is obvious.
Yeah, it's a blast 2. I think it's like 3d6 damage. And the range is like 50. Yes, the range is 50. So you guys dropping it. For a blast 2, I'm going to use this here to show you guys, because it is actually much larger than it looks. This should be about a blast 2. So if you guys do this, you could hit all of FF, or do you want to just nuke ninjas?
Let's wipe those three out.
Okay. Alright. So, since Virtus activates it...
Virtus, stand by. Rerouting targeting data from Benadol on black to your frame. You should have a clear target.
Are you seeing this out here, board? They are over here working as a team. They are greater than the sum of their parts. They are like 2 + 2 = 5. As, yeah. Let's see what this does. You know what? I'm just gonna let this happen. Go ahead, and each one of you guys give me a d6 for the damage. One member of Chimera for every dice. Virtus rolls 2. A 4. And that is a total of 8 points of damage, which, with the armor piercing, will annihilate Team Ninja and Big Bertha. Oh my god, that explosion was bigger than that big bitch! Ha ha ha! Show 'em what you got, Chimera! As, Lord, let me tell you, Jay, you are right about this. They are over there. They are wreaking havoc about this. Look at this board. I don't even know what they're going to do. These FFs have no choice. So we are going to offer them a chance. Let's see if the corporate sponsor will take pity. We are offering it out for anyone who wants to give FF a chance. Right now, anybody who wants to give them one. See what will happen. As you just hear nothing. This is the problem with the corporations. No one cares about the little guy anymore. Oh, that man ain't little at all out there. All right. Henry Jackson, your go.
And corporate buyout is still in effect. I can't
correct.
target any guys on
You cannot
any of the
target
players.
Chimera, correct. How do you feel about that? Are you broadcasting that out over the microphone? You doing any hamming up?
Man, that's just boring. The only targets I got left are big sides of barns.
Oh, did you hear him? He's out there calling them bigger than barns. How many cattle could you fit in there? He wants to know a number. How many cattle could you fit in those barns?
I count 20 head of cattle per barn.
Oh my God, if Big Bertha was out here, I would say at 20 heads, if we're paying $5 a pound, how much are we paying for her? As, yeah, take your turn, Henry Jackson.
I'm just gonna... Actually, yeah, I could just barrage from right here. Hit between them with the prototype weapon and the blast, and get him with the smart gun with the underbarrel missile rack.
Alright, go for it.
So, there's the prototype weapon. It's a rifle, so I should be rolling at an advantage and +1. So is an 11 hit?
11 does hit.
Alright. That's 6 energy damage to the top guy. And then...
Is that AP?
Other...
No AP? No. Okay.
Hang on, I don't remember.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have it on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, that's right.
That will... Oh my God. This dude is, like, really hurt. He's like... You, like, blow out his leg. He's just on... He's perched up by his stomach. Like, hanging on the ground. Just right there. His stomach is the only thing keeping him up if he blew his leg up.
Could have made it AP, but nah. And then both of the other attacks are gonna go against the bottom guy.
Alright. Hitting Bob Billy. Those are both hits.
Awesome.
Alright.
So that's 4 kinetic and 2 explosive.
Yep. Which cripples that guy as well. As you see both of these guys' legs blown out from under them as they just become wobbling masses rolling as they fall. You are going to see on the boards immediately a victory chant goes up as the unknown corporate sponsor has chosen. Do you see this, Lord? The same corporate sponsor playing for Chimera has just paid to end the match, saying that the violence would be unnecessary, as Chimera has already proved they deserve to be the next GME champions. As you are going to hear the combat action stop as the victory music plays. All of this, the crowds are cheering, fireworks are popping.
You said this was our chance to show off, right?
Yes.
Caden is going to set his frame on a sloped dive and hand the controls over to Selena. He's going to pop the hatch and use his mobility suit to fly down with his mech before getting back in the cockpit and pulling up.
Yeah. While you're doing this, do you want Selena to like do a trick for like a moment where she like pulls back like she's not gonna catch you, or is it like
No, she can do whatever she wants. She's in control, total control.
What is this man doing? Why would he be so risky? What the danger? This is pure athleticism. This is what the GME was built for. And as Basilisk is showing off, Virtus is just hobbling to you, just cracking the ground. Mantis, as he's just running with those like penguin arm flaps of his mechs just wide open, flopping. As he is just running to you, like arms flapping out and open.
I'm gonna pick Virtus up. I'm gonna hold him up over my head.
We get it, boys! As you are gonna hold him up, are you gonna do that entire like top rotation spin thing again?
Oh yeah.
As you are going to just see the chain gun just whirl up as it's just spinning and just firing the bullets. As Selena, as after you come in and go back up, like you guys are weaving through the bullets, and the like submunition explosions he has in his ammo case are just lighting up like fireworks in the sky. As you're just hearing the explosions of the fireworks, the cheers of the crowd. I tell you, Lord, this is what the GME was made for! Let's just hope that unknown sponsor picks them up, Jay. I'd hate to see these boys not get picked up. And that concludes one of the first rounds of the GME Amateur Sponsorship Rounds. So let's not forget, everybody, that what you're seeing here is a lot of effort and work put in by these young boys. And that's why we want you to know that from the deepest hearts, Fondament wants you to know that Fondament fixed my marriage. As everything just like dies down from the announcers, as the victory music just plays in the back, as you guys are now just like on the field, like living the highest pump life. As all of you just see Rico's face pop in to your screens. Hey, good job, boys. Show 'em what's up.
Hold on, there you go. Henry Jackson, do you copy?
Yeah, I copy.
You're a fucking hell of a shot.
Oh, well, I was getting a lot of practice out in the fields.
We're looking to fill in our fourth slot.
Well, if you got room, I suppose. My last group decided that they just couldn't hack it with me. Didn't get along.
Oh no, I'm sure we'll get along fine.
So Mr. Jackson, hey, name's Rico. Can't help but notice that Maggie's probably off yelling at somebody else, and it looks like she didn't punch your team ticket all the way. She likes to skip the corners. What do you say? You wanna hop out of Mad Maggie's little stable and pop over into Rico's and join Chimera Squad? I'm gonna say it right because those guys don't know how to read them.
Yeah, you seem like an alright fella.
Nice to
Like
meet you,
that,
man.
not like that wench from, who she thinks she is, anyway.
Exactly, my boy. Something tells me it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful relationship. So, thank you guys very much. So, as you are doing that, one of the things you notice happen right away is that on your sensors, is that the tank of Henry Jackson is no longer red. It is turning in to green, as he is now on your team officially and locked in to Chimera Squad.
Nice.
We are just now picking up, if you hear, Jay, that Henry Jackson is the first man of the Amateur League to decide to turn against the corporation. We now have ourselves one of the biggest turns in this Amateur League. Chimera Group coming in, taking it, leaving decimation, an execution play, showing off with theatrics at the end, showing that they could have done it all along. Something tells me that Henry Jackson has now made an enemy of the corporation. We are going to watch it, and we are going to love to see what they do. He was betrayed by them because he fixed the match, and now he's going to make sure he fixes the corporation. As now the announcers have thrown on you that you are now enemies of the corporation. There you go.
I mean, it's all for show. It's fun.
Yeah, it's all part of the show. Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
Excellent. Yeah. So, we'll flip back to our little RP table here. You guys kind of get all pulled off and everything. Rico calls you guys back, and you guys enter kind of like the. This is just going to represent the. The kind of locker room for Chimera. Feel free to RP amongst yourselves for a minute here. The floor is yours. Wow, guys, we did it. We won. We're going to do it. We're going to be the next GME champions. I'm going to get an action figure. I'm going to buy like all of the action figures of mine.
Revertus action figure. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some cool like kung fu grip. Or I'm gonna have some Enzo punch in action, and they're gonna go, "What's the Enzo punching?" And nobody will know.
Enzo will know.
Yeah,
He'll watch you on TV.
yeah, he's gonna get all of the action figures when I find him. One every holiday, every birthday, every Christmas. He'll remember what he missed out. Because when I have that golden bolt stretched on the shoulder of my mech, it's gonna be awesome.
So Henry, you said your old crew bailed on you.
They were actually the blue guys down there. They had a brand new member pop up. They decided they liked him more than me.
Seemed like they replaced you for chump change.
A shame he never even got a shot off.
Is it a shame though?
No.
Well, we're fresh off the boat, shall we say. We've been out of the loop for a while, been off the grid, but more or less we're looking to make some good money and reputation out here in Salvo. If you want to stick with us after this, well, we'll see what happens. See what you're made of. Hopefully it's not work, because we've got enough of that to go now. This is Mantis.
No.
Best way I can put this is what you see is what you get.
I'm not sure what I see.
Yeah, and trust me, he's full of surprises too. Yeah, you know, when he was filling out his sheet, Rico says he said he wasn't really sure if he punched that hard. What a joke! This guy punches real hard, right?
I once saw Mantis crack a starship in half.
I think that one was an accident. Wait.
You still did it.
No, the person who cracked it in half. Talking about Big Bertha over there. By the way, guys, I just want to say thanks for not involving in the fat shaming there. I don't think Chimera Squad needs to make fun of people for their bodies.
We are an equal opportunity beatdown.
Ooh, I like that. Is that going to be your group move together? When you guys get a chance to all dogpile on somebody?
Group move.
Yeah, you saw. So, from what I gathered from a little bit of the information, when those three were going to grab a hold of Mantis, if they all got him, they were going to perform the group slam on him. Basically, Samoan Slammer picks him up, and everybody else, Nemesis X jumps up with Bell. They do a big cross and boom, smash into the ground. But we saw how that worked. Just one punch.
A punch indeed. It seems like that's all it took. But yeah, I don't know. Group moves. We'll have to brainstorm on that a bit.
So, weird thing, boys. I've never seen anybody have a unpaid corporate sponsor. What you guys know about that? You guys got something going on I don't know about?
No. Like I said, we're pretty fresh off the boat around here, so your guess is as good as ours. Any chance we can meet with them?
Well, that's just it. We don't know who they are. That's what makes it weird. You see,
They tried to contact you?
No, not yet. That was the first thing I was trying to figure it out. Sometimes we get advantages like that, you know, we get to see what's going on behind the scenes, but nothing like that's come up. And as you guys are kind of talking about that, you actually see this person walk into your room, your locker room. She is very clearly cybernetically modified. You see from her jaw down is almost made into like porcelain smooth skin outside of clear cybernetic panels that allow her stuff to work, and over on the left upper part of her chest is what appear to be etched out cherry blossom trees. She holds in her hand a very ceremonial katana, and as she walks up gently, you see her drop as she presents out both hands very smooth and robotically, holding open a small jade green business card with the shape of a tiger on it.
But Jade, what was the name of the that one group that got wiped out? Was it the Emerald Tigers?
Correct, the Emerald Tigers. When you see this, it is clearly Jade Tigers, and there is a title, Jade Tigers Security Company.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
I'm looking too far into this.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good thing to bring up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the moment you try to run through it, you're like, none of that would make connections here. Like Caden would figure it out right away. Yeah, you do see that this is based on the back is Neo Tokushima. If you take the business card,
I'll give a bow. Take the card.
Yeah. All you see on the back is that it's just simply an invitation, and the location that it's blinking from a little RF chip that's, if you guys scan it or look at it with QR stuff, is actually one of the corporate sponsor boxes here in Salvo.
We have you to thank, or
not at all. This looks to be maybe your corporate sponsor reaching out to you guys, and I'll give you a choice here. You guys, the dealings are yours. Like I said, if you guys want me to come or not, that's up to you. As you see, like Rico just kind of like, this is your stuff, man. Again, Rico is not necessarily involved in the actual corporate sponsor side. He's all about getting people in and kind of being known as like the agent for the group.
Let's say we do one more match, and if you do right by us, then I think future in business together is definitely on the table.
Yeah, well, thanks, my dudes. I appreciate it greatly, but you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody, because Rico is all about letting people live their dreams. Go check it out. Go talk to your corporate sponsor, and just always remember, like, hey, Rico's a part of the team, right? Call me a pit crew manager, water boy manager, whatever you need.
All right, Rico.
Yeah, look at this guy over here. I like this guy, man. Everybody out here trying to fucking rob Rico of everything he's got. You guys are pretty cool.
Well, best not to keep the corpos waiting.
Yeah.
The lady came in and gave us the card and left.
Yeah, she just kind of stands up, like, very politely, and you can dismiss her if you want, or she's going to kind of dismiss herself if you guys don't acknowledge her.
Caden will, because she bowed, right?
Yeah, she's like bowing, presents it, you sort of take it, and then she kind of rises up, sort of like standing. She's very, very much a servant in this opinion to you guys. She is very much quiet and like respectful, and she is almost diminutive compared to you.
Caden will give a bow. We're prepared to meet with the Jade Tigers if this is an invitation.
You see her nod, and she very deeply bows as she sort of gets up and excuses herself from the room without a word. All very fluid, full of motion, not a single wasted amount of energy. So, you guys are going to meet with Jade Tigers, the Jade Tiger Security Company.
Yes.
Okay, is there anything you guys would like to do in like the short, like 15-20 minutes that it would take to get there? Anyone looking up anything?
Yeah, I'm curious what Selena's opinion on all of this is.
Yeah, so I kind of got super swept up in the GM stuff and really forgot. She is really excited by this, mainly because it's the first time you've seemed excited. As she's talking, she's very much mentioning specifically you, like, you were happy, you were excited, you were into this, like, thanks for letting me show off, it was awesome. And she's really thankful that, like, nobody's actually dying. Like, she's really excited. She's when she was around, the GME like didn't exist. Like this is her first time really seeing it, and she is really happy with how you guys turned out.
I think this is a new leaf for us, Mantis, Virtus. There's a lot of tough memories. Everything that's behind us now. This is some. It's gonna be just new beginnings, eh, Mantis? Figure out who we are, yeah? Mantis?
I think he's a little starstruck. I know I am. You there, John?
John, you there?
Oh, was I not coming through?
No.
No. You were talking in your head again.
What were you saying? We don't hear anything. You may need to rejoin Discord.
Are you using a voice modulator?
Hello?
Hey!
I can hear hello.
Okay. I don't know. It's being weird. Sorry. What was the last question?
What do you think, Mantis? About like us, like this is a new leaf, a new future.
So far, every day is exactly the same. But that's good.
Yeah, I think Mantis will only feel like something's new when he like makes a cocoon and gets like butterfly wings or something.
Can you do that, Mantis?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think worms turn into butterflies.
I don't think worms are supposed to have 3 arms or 3 eyes.
I don't think worms have any arms typically.
Yeah. Oh, that's bitchin', dude. I like that image. Okay. Yeah. You guys ready to hop on? To go and meet them?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second. Just gotta finish one final touch here. Just making sure I get to nail this right, because I'm super
张
stoked.
大嘴巴，啊啊啊啊啊啊啊！圆圆嘴巴，哦哦哦哦哦
Okay, so
哦
as you guys
哦
are
扁
moving through
扁嘴巴，
kind of the larger sections, you're reaching an area where like that jammy loud sound is just sort of gone. It's you know, just kind of fading into kind of a much more business-centric area. You are now kind of weaving your way through it, and you know, you guys, I imagine, being new, are expecting to like be going to like a lower level of a thing as you kind of actually enter the facilities, and you sort of scan it for where to go in the elevator. This pass is taking you straight to the penthouse. You guys are going to one of the highest spots in all of Planet Salvo.
This should be interesting.
Yeah. So as you guys are riding up the elevator, yeah, do you guys want to talk about anything like as far as like plans for negotiation? You guys just going to hear it out? What are you guys thinking? Or what's Caden thinking, I guess? Virtus is still thinking.
Be cautious, but this is an opportunity. He's serious about this being new beginnings, so. But he also believes in things being too good to be true.
Understood.
So cautious but optimistic.
Okay. So, in order to make sure that everything works, I'm just gonna give you guys your mech tokens so that you guys get this, and then I'll fix the narrative tokens as we go in. I'm not sure what is happening with my narrative tokens. It's happening in the other group. Okay. So, you guys are being moved over to the penthouse. Okay. You guys should...
There's a tank sitting on the couch.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no. Okay. So as you guys arrive, you guys sort of come in. There are a few things that hit you right away. One, you see the woman from before. She is actually sitting here. She's actually doing paperwork. You can tell that she is like quickly running and going through all of the paperwork here. You're imagining this may be related to a song of jazz of a different type than what you guys might be used to. This is Neo-Tokushima jazz, a very unique style, a blend of Chinese and such spoken in it as it plays through. As you walk in, she greets you with soft nods.
Kid will return the nod. Should we wait?
She is going to kind of push a button on the side of her head as she nods. And she is going to lead you all through this doorway here. Just gonna throw these here real quick. Alright, and so as you do this, just a second here, you are going to see a man who's slowly spinning from the chair. Just one second here.
Hey, Z.
Yeah, as you see this man turn around in the chair.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to Jade Securities. My name is Devil Khan.
Zerg's the corpo? Oh my god!
Yeah, so I am actually streaming this game over YouTube Live so that he could hear and watch as you guys were doing it and respond in real time to what was happening.
Oh my god! The mind game.
The mind of Mendes.
So you're our sponsor, our mystery sponsor.
Yes. Before we get started, is there anything you'd like to drink?
I'll have whatever you're having.
Of course. He's just gonna nod to...
Yeah. What do you want her name to be? She's literally not spoken the entire time that we've seen them.
I don't know, I didn't decide on that.
Oh. Well, then just with a wave, like not even just a wave, you'll see her step out for a moment and come back with drinks. As she's going to set them kind of on the edge of this table over here, as she sort of takes the seat out for each of you, and then goes to stand over here in the corner.
I can't move my
I
token.
know, I'm fixing it right now.
I mean, you can move us, that's fine.
Yeah, there you go. You should have that now. Fix this here. Yeah, which seat do you want, man? This top, or I guess which one do you want, Katie?
Bottom one's fine.
Alright.
Actually, no, close to the window.
Alright. What about you, Mantis? Which one do you want?
Right seat.
Alright. Henry Jackson, which one do you want?
I'll take the bottom seat.
Alright. And then, Virtus is gonna take the last one. The soft jazz tones fill the air.
Excellent, excellent. I was extremely impressed by your performance here on Salvos. I had provided some helpful sponsorship during the match to show our potential influence and the amount of support that we could provide. So I've requested you to join me to discuss a possible business proposition to bring you on as contractors for Jade Securities.
Alright. Let's get one thing straight first. Why the secrecy?
Jade Securities appreciates their privacy. It's important that we do business, but we like to keep our name out of the tabloids, especially on a planet like Salvos.
Fair assessment. What are the stipulations of the contract?
Well, the contract itself will need to be done on Neo Tokushima. I'm more interested in proposing a small operation initially, which you'll be compensated with gifts upfront, and it involves the acquisition of a VIP. This will provide me a front seat view of how you operate in the field. Following that small operation, we can then head directly to Neo Tokushima, work out a contract that you feel comfortable with. Ultimately, if you don't like what we have to offer, you're free to walk away. No harm, no foul.
I think we're definitely interested.
Excellent. Is there any questions, other questions you might have for me?
When do we start?
We can start as early as tomorrow. We could leave.
Gonna look to the other three.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything on my calendar.
What happened to one more match, though?
Well, that was before we were offered a very lucrative deal. But if you want to satiate your bloodlust in the arena, I think we could maybe get into a scuffle in the morning and be out by lunch.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to rush you, gentlemen.
Alright, fellas. Chimera Squad accepts.
Excellent. No, with your gifts. If you could bring them out, please.
Yeah, as oops, one second here. Sorry for what's happening to the map. You see her step out from the room, and she comes back. There are only 3 gifts that she hands, and as she kind of hands the gifts around, she walks over to you, Jackson, and apologizes sincerely with a very deep bow, as you can see that they were just not prepared for you. She's like humbly apologizing, softly. She says, "I'm sorry."
Oh, don't you worry, your pretty little head.
You will be compensated. As she returns back to her spot. Yeah. So in front of you, I would imagine, are jade green boxes. Mantis, yours is kind of a long rectangular one. The others are like smaller gift card size boxes with a golden wrap ribbon around it, symbolizing the 2 colors of Jade Security.
Caden will slowly and methodically open his.
I figured a man of your type would appreciate something practical. This will give you limited rental access to some of the technology you need most.
So the picture is unable to be completed, but you will actually have one. I'll send it to you later. But it is a solid green jade card that's almost blank, except for a golden exposed chip for like the reader, and on it is 100 mana for you and Virtus to rent a license level 1 from any mech or group and apply it for the next mission.
Impressive.
Which the next mission would specifically be the mission offered to you by the Jade Tigers.
This we can definitely put to use.
Excellent.
Thank you.
However, Mantis, yours is much different than the one that Virtus and Kid get. Yours is a large rectangular box, about the size from your bottom of your tendrils to the about middle of your chest.
It's a very oddly specific length you got there.
Well,
I'll open it up.
I just didn't think you would quite fit in Neo Tokushima without this.
As you open it, you are met with a long cylindrical sheath etched in gold with a dark jade color filling out the shape of the bamboo finely crafted sheath. On the end of it is the hilt of a katana, gilded in gold and emerald, or jade, shaped jade. What do you do with it?
I'll unsheath it.
It is a katana with a purely golden blade.
This probably costs more than I do.
Oh, I value you much, much more than that sword.
As you see the sword, your mind harkens back. Hey, buddy! Now you're ready for that bar fight that Christian talked about. As that's what flicks through your head for a moment.
Thank you.
Of course. I hope to see you all after you've had a little scuffle in the morning. So we can head out.
Understood. Thank you for the opportunity. We won't disappoint.
Excellent. I'll see you then.
I'll see you then, Mr.
Davil Khan.
Mr. Khan. See you then.
See you then.
And yeah, Caden will give a bow and leave.
As the drinks and smokes, as the music turns up a little louder, as the members of Chimera Squad walk out.
And we were all poisoned, weren't we?
No. Thank you all for a wonderful evening. It was a pleasure running for you this evening.
The assassins break in through the windows, and we're like tied to our chairs.
Like, there was a thing that I didn't bring up because I thought it was just awful, is because I never said your name together as a line. I said it as two things. When he was like, my name is Devil's Con, and I was like, ooh, that's like Declan Seaver. They just call me D Seaver for short.
God, D Seaver.
Yeah, but no. If you are paranoid about any of that because of how it is, it was a legitimate business deal. It's not even anything final. He's just asking to all of you go together, complete a mission that Jade Security needed. If it goes well, and they see what they like, they'll offer you something real. He did mention something important to lore, by the way. When he said the deal has to take place in Neo Tokushima, there is a huge history of tradition and culture in Neo Tokushima, and all business deals must be conducted in literal face-to-face interactions that involve actual like signatures of paper and handshakes and like ceremonials of like completing a legitimate deal. While some criticize that it makes certain deals take a long time, it usually means that those deals are of great fruition and great effort.
Joe, are we done?
You guys are done, yeah.
Okay.
For the last 15 minutes, is there anything you guys have questions about?
No, I just I gotta hop off.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're good.
All right.
Hop it off.
Peace, dudes. Thanks.
Yeah.
See you.
But yeah. Awesome.
I want to hear more about Neo Tokushima.
I will give you the little spiel real quick. So Neo Tokushima is so in my game world here. There are several major planets, and also most of space is not defined. Like, I'm not sitting here making maps of like, hey, this is where this is. because like I just feel like for me that really limits like the fun of like where things are. So you may be familiar with this mini because you are a total nerd. But this is the center of Neo Tokushima here. You guys can see that, right? Like the blank screen? Did I move your map yet? Or are you guys all... Are you guys still in the penthouse?
I see blank screen.
Okay, good. This is the central district of Neo Tokushima.
Heh. Nice.
Yeah, so Neo Tokushima is a city where their planetary slogan is, where the currency is honor. So Neo Tokushima is an interesting place where future and past collide. Essentially, they embraced... There was a large divide that took place amongst those looking to advance it. There were those who felt that everything must remain connected to their spiritual roots, while others determined that the true advancement was to open the connection of Neo Tokushima. This was when they were just Tokushima, to open up advancement in the oncoming of technology in order to still remain as an effect on the galaxy. And during that, essentially, they took a lot of samurai, kami code and things like this, spiritual codes, and essentially carried them on through it by turning that into how they deal with businesses and such like that. Like their entire concept is all about culture, understanding, and tradition. And since money can buy a certain amount of honor, but honor is infinitely more valuable than purely money. There are a collection of particular things in an effort, mostly as an advancement of the differing ideas of new entertainment and adult cartoons. They have now created a genetic mutation center of a group of people called the Splicers. They are essentially all younger, newer age, up-and-coming members of Neo Tokushima that are splitting their DNA with that of animals and inheriting mutations because of it, such as cat ears. In particular, one of the major branches of law enforcement has sort of inducted that they have mixed themselves with a canine unit to where their elite officers are essentially having abilities of dogs for scent and tracking and speed and jumping. Sort of arcing back to the old Shogun hunting dogs. They are called the Hounds of the Jade Emperor. Jade is very important societally, not actually because of like the value of the gem or anything. It is actually that the imperial family's last name is Jade, and so the Jade imperial family is why Jade is so good. If you do research, believe it or not, Jade Security is an off branch of one of the far distant cousins of the Jade imperial family. And that's all I'll give you right now. Any questions about that?
Not yet.
Okay, good. Yeah, welcome aboard, Sean. Now that your character's in here, I'll fix everything up for you with a token and everything. If you have a specific mech token and stuff, shoot that to me, and we'll get you hooked up, alright?
Cool.
Yeah, so, what did you guys think about Salvos? I don't know if any of you guys are huge wrestling fans or not, but that was kind of the whole shtick of it.
I felt the announcers were top quality. I particularly enjoyed the advertisements.
Yeah, so I actually ran through about 4 hours before the game and found a product generator, and some of the other names that you guys did not get were Yift Exact, Best Roomy, Dalvant, Trimbeats, Psychic Ikikon, and they all have slogans that I made up. You guys are also now aware of Zarf blasting, which is like Nerf guns with goo. But yeah, so the way that I am operating Salvo is it is essentially going to be a WWE storyline planet. The storyline exists outside of standard time because it's all within the narrative of the show. So things are filmed, put in, things like that. Like it's a very doctored and edited experience. So like,
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, exactly, right. And there can be little vignettes and things like that that different characters do. And I was kind of setting the stage for your roles as like guys against the corporation, which was a really funny joke that it was literal corporations instead of just like Triple H and the McMahon family. But yeah, so I really encourage you guys to just enjoy that, have fun with it. I'll be offering people different sessions if they want to. Mantis, that is actually going to be a solo session we're going to do at some point in the next 2 or 3 weeks because your hand signed you up for like 1 million different side events. And
Oh yeah.
so you are going to be dealing with like, let me look up some of the, Zarek was like watching me just bombard him the other day with stupid ideas. Such as like Los Elementos, the Elementals. And then there's like the, God, those damn shoes, man. I made sure to crop that out for you. But it was like, so good. There's like, yeah, Samoan Slammer. Oh, Samoan Slammer's still around. He's gonna be. Oh no, yeah, he might come around. Might be a future villain. But there's like the beef hunks, which are a bunch of like really. Oh, there's Aldonis. Oh man, that might be who you fight, Aldonis. It's a match of Beauty and the Beast. Aldonis is like almost like a Calvin Klein model, who essentially just gets in the ring and he wins a lot because the female audience pays so much because they don't want to see Aldonis lose. Because as long as Aldonis wins, he gets to stay on top of every issue of the calendar. But yeah, so you'll get a lot of fun. Oh, Minnie, if you are curious, let's see here. This is like what a member of the elite force unit within Neo Tokushima looks like. Yep. Don't tell Connor about this one, but at some point you guys will have to work with the chief of police.
Oh my god, dude. He's gonna lose his fucking mind.
Oh, dude, it's you're gonna know this one, and I'm sad that you're gonna know it. But one of the things you'll learn right away is that the Yakuza still very much exists, and you're gonna know what this is. But yeah, they're a biker gang.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, here's an example of Neo Tokushima's Yakuza gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So get ready for some fun.
Nice.
It's good times, man. But yeah, you guys have secured sponsorship for your contract. Well, there you go.
I'll still have to make my dude on roll 20.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. Good session, Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm trying to make it fun. I'm trying to make it interesting that the planets have reasons for you guys to go back to them. And I do want to be clear again that right now, like, the Suvan stuff is not looming over. It's not a horrible thing that's there. It will matter again at some point, but right now you guys are... I mean, like, you guys probably shouldn't have gone on the GME and made a giant spectacle of yourselves, but, you know... It's all doctored anyway, and now, well... Also, did you guys catch the reference to Glondura?
Yes.
Yeah, she's around too. Glenda Durian.
I did not put that together.
Huh?
I didn't put that together.
Yeah. The Glamazonian. Glenda Durian. Yeah, she's a retired member of the GME now. Also, man, I was so worried you guys wouldn't like Rico. I really was. Hey, what's up, guys? Name's Rico. How's it going? I want to make a deal. What's cool?
He came off as a little suspicious to start off with.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, I was like, because I figured, like, everyone thought it would, like, go super well, and then I was like, imagine if they just got forgotten.
Okay, back.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back.
So, I was thinking, Z, are you still playing with us?
Oh, yeah. He is the VIP assistant. So when he mentioned that you guys were going to be on a mission and somebody was going to be observing, he's that extra person. He's the observer.
Right. But, like, why would an extremely wealthy and powerful businessman join up with an up-and-coming Mercury?
Why indeed, Connor? Why indeed?
Perhaps on Neo Tokushima you will get your answers.
But the idea will be to function as a guarantor of contracts that you take on. So.
Yeah, essentially, he's sort of a man who brokers the contracts with. So you kind of missed it. I was talking to Minnie because he asked questions about it. So the reason it's called Jade Security, and Jade has a particular importance to Neo Tokushima, and it's not like the typical, like, Chinese, like, we protect from darkness. It's literally that the imperial family's last name is Jade. So Jade Security is literally from, like, one of the 5th distant cousins of the imperial family runs it. And
but will you be fighting with us?
Yeah, Mr. Khan has a mech and everything, man. You know a man named Khan? Yeah, Mr. Khan will be joining you in mech, observing you. Like, he is going to be on the field with you.
No, but, like, in future missions.
He is could become a member of Chimera Squad if you allow him.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially, he will be, like, working with, if everything goes right, not to spoil anything, but the deal is going to be that, like, he kind of rolls with you guys to make sure that company assets don't fall into harm. Because the business deals in Neo Tokushima are those kind of, they're always done with thoughtfulness and preservation. So essentially, the Jade Security is saying, our asset will always be with you to protect you, just like you will always be with us to protect our asset. Like, it's a ideology of unity, even though you may fight under separate banners.
Okay.
I threw a picture of him, like a full picture of him, too.
Oh man, which picture is it? Which picture? Yeah, look at them! Look at them banana shoes. I super like that Chimera Squad, dude. I love that they did the snake for the tail.
Yeah, man. We gotta keep things serious.
Also, dude, Lion's Head is a fucking sick-ass name for a gunship.
That is good.
Yeah. Oh, what's the name of the APC? Is that like Goat Head? The Goat's Head?
I don't know. We'll have to come up with something.
It was just, like, thrown out there. Like, now we're all like, oh my god, we gotta stay on theme.
Well, Mantis is the snake. Caden is the dragon. So then you just need the lion and the goat.
Virtus is the goat because he's the greatest of all time.
No, I was watching the whole time and giving care packages ideas
Yeah. So Z-Man had like pretty much unlimited opportunity to do whatever he wanted to. He was like, I wanted him to start with overshields. Now I want to drop a care package. Now I want to do this. Give him an airdrop in the care package. It's pretty action oriented. It was also trying to show like, I don't know if you're a huge fan of wrestling, Connor, but that was the whole shtick of South.
Not really.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, that's not
Yeah.
a bad thing.
No, it's not. It was just funny when you're like, is this guy Heli Killer? And I was like, how does he not know the great one-liners of Jim Ross? He's about to break him in half. My God, there are people in there. There are people in there. That's my favorite one. Is when they're like attacking all the people in the one locker, and he's just like, there are people in there. Good shit.
You're not gonna try to betray us, are you, Z?
No.
No, I told him I wasn't going to let that happen. He thought about it.
Of
course he thought about it.
Nah,
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
No, we were
bastard.
Yeah, what it was we were really sitting down. Yeah, we were actually sitting down discussing the character, and there kind of came a point where we were like, this guy feels like he should be like upper class, like he should be really something like different. And
what's your background?
Noble.
Aristocrat. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So his mech. I'll save it for when. But his mech is exactly what you would imagine a rich boy's mech is. And how it's designed, and so like it plays on the air of superiority. And I was sort of like, well, you know, these guys are looking for a way to get a contract in, and I was like, you know, and I didn't want him to have to sit out of all of GME, and it felt weird to have like, oh, well, here's this guy, just like we kind of threw Sean in, and I was worried that Sean would not like what happened, but I figured like, just saying to Sean like, your group left you, blah blah blah, like it sucks. And then he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna take the rage out. And then I like that Sean's like, fuck this shit, I'm not a fucking corporate drone. And you know, playing on Maggie being angry, and so now there's like a whole backstory. And I was telling everybody, so Salvo, think of Salvo as a planet that exists outside of game time. Everything about the GME is almost a manufactured like product. So like that fight tomorrow morning might air like 3 weeks from now. So like if players ever want to work on like advancing their position in the sponsorship, improving their solo careers, you guys always have access to like ask me to do that. And
okay.
Yeah, you guys can go off, and so it's kind of like its own, you know, fake reality TV, right? Is kind of the joke. And it has its own like self-contained storyline. Like you guys might be heels or faces, or you know, be dealing with people and like people show up out of nowhere. So you'll be meeting all the weird characters like Aldonis, the Beef Hunks, like
the what?
The Beef Hunks.
The Beef Hunks?
The Beef Hunks are just a bunch of like beautifully muscular, huge dudes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is a beef hunk?
No. That's the Los Bandidos, and the ghouls are the weird, like, undead guys. And then there's the Los Elementos, which are like, oh, by the way, it's going to come up later, but straight up, you are being classified as a luchador because you never take your mask off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, I was thinking about it earlier, because I was like, damn. Like, Caden is literally luchador. You got out and did acrobatic flips and shit out of your plane. I was like, he's playing right into the fucking luchador shtick. Like that fast-moving, agile fighter who's like in acrobatics. Yeah, I was like, this guy's gonna fucking get the fans of the luchador. He's not gonna know what the fuck's going on. Also,
no, it was fun.
Shanghai Jazz is fucking beautiful. I'd never heard it until this afternoon. Yeah. Alright, well, you guys have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed the session, and yeah. We will.
So what's your mixie?
We will not be playing next week.
We won't be playing next week at all?
No, because I'm gonna be in South Carolina, so when do you want to get
What?
lunch? Yeah. We just found out
When?
we're going, so all next Saturday, I should definitely be there Sunday through Saturday. Oh fuck, can I?
What, the 16th?
Wait, hold on, yeah. So 16th is when we're leaving. So 17th through the 23rd, I'll be there.
Where are you gonna be?
Sumter, visiting my
Oh
parents.
Jesus, that's like right the yeah.
Bro,
No.
are you saying that I can take a laptop and I can play in the same room as you when we play Scarlet King? And I can just.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Would you allow me?
I would.
May I come over and play D&D? And I could just roll my dice in person. Just kidding.
He comes over and he's just like the whole facade falls apart. And he sees like I'm just like a total fucking mess.
No, like I'm just like staring, like ogled as like I'm finally in the room with somebody else who's like grabbing props, like my Nerf darts for my cigarettes for characters, and like my stack of sleeves from when I do Virtus, and I have to do this to like flicker and get the nerves. Like I just literally have props all around me. I'm just gonna be like, he's so into it. I'm loving it.
I don't really have too many props. I mean, I have stuff I could use as props.
You see, it's all part of the plan. But yeah, I was gonna message you tomorrow and be like, hey, can we meet up for definitely something, even if it's just hanging out?
I mean, just come over.
Yeah.
I got a big house.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a bit messy, but.
Oh, dude. You should see my room. It's literally magic cards everywhere, and then board games and Nerf guns. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, no, I just wanna see you and hang out, and, like chat, meet Christy and them. Like, it's gonna be cool. So yeah, I'll get you the details and stuff when I'm.
You said that you're gonna be in Sumter from the 17th to 23rd.
Yeah, like I should be arriving late on the 16th, but I will be there from 17th to the 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you got
Yeah,
Fridays
sounds like a
off.
plan to me.
I know you got Fridays off.
I do have Fridays off.
Yeah.
But Monday through Thursday, I'll get home like after 5. So.
Oh no, I get you. Yeah. I'll just be sitting there. I'll be like Chris when he visited me. I'll just be sitting outside your door at 4:30 p.m. like staring at your door, waiting for you to come home so I can walk into the front door to play D&D. I'm kidding. When Chris came to visit me, there was a point where I was like, yeah, man, no problem. Like, you could be here at like 8. It was like, no joke, 7:20. And Susan was like, who is this truck parked in our driveway? And he was just sitting there watching TV on his phone. And I was like, why? And he was like, so I could be here exactly at 8. I was like, wow, this means a lot more.
No, I got a spot on the other side of my room where I've got a spare desk chair.
Yeah, and I do think I won that whatever I sent you the other day, except it's like better than that one. I hadn't.
Oh, that'd be awesome,
yes.
dude. When would you find out?
Oh, so like tomorrow, they'll get it to me, like, yeah. I'm just not believing it until it's in my hands, but apparently.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, it's a teacher that I know, so it's like it's not like it's someone random. So it's like literally like our UCIT college branch teacher. So I'm like, this is legit. But yeah. Anyway, dudes, thank you so much. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
No, that was a lot of fun.
I know Z-Man literally the whole game was like, dude, this shit is deepest than the deepest ocean. What is this line? Yeah, alright, catch you later. Bye, dude. Alright.
So what are you piloting? See?
You're gonna have me spoil it. The Emperor, actually.
是高楼，你醉了你就不要走，人生的机会最还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。什么才叫做鸡尾酒？你何必一定要追究？人生难得机会最，只有一嘴能笑过苦痛。这一杯酒是鸡尾酒，你举起杯来喝一口。人生难得机会最，纵然事到如今最优秀。喝一杯鸡尾酒，喝一杯鸡尾酒，喝一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得机会最，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得机会最，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得机会最，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。 经为止，你何必一定要追求？人生难得几回醉，只有一次能笑我苦痛。这一杯酒是今为止，你举起杯来喝一口。人生难得几回醉，纵然事到如今醉也深。喝一杯酒为酒喝一杯酒为酒喝一杯酒为酒富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。什么才叫做今为止？你何必一定要追求？人生难得几回醉，只有一次能笑我苦痛。这一杯酒是 会醉。纵然事到如今总有谁喝一杯酒为酒喝一杯酒为酒喝一杯酒为酒富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。什么才叫做鸡尾酒？你何必一定要追究？人生难得几回醉，只有一醉能笑我苦痛。这一杯酒是鸡尾酒，你举起杯来喝一口。人生难得几回醉。 废退，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒？富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生几回醉，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生的几回醉，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。什么才叫做鸡尾酒？你何必一定要追求？人生难得几回醉，只有一醉能笑我苦痛。这一杯酒是鸡尾酒，你举起杯来喝一口。人生难得几回醉，纵然事到如今醉也休。喝一杯鸡尾酒，喝一杯鸡尾酒。喝一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生的几回醉，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。 回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒？富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生的几回醉，还是喝上一杯酒为酒。什么才叫做鸡尾酒？你何必一定要追求？人生难得几回醉，只有一醉能笑我苦痛。这一杯酒是鸡尾酒，你举起杯来喝一口。人生难得几回醉，纵然事到如今醉也休。喝一杯鸡尾酒，喝一杯鸡尾酒。喝一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。富人家有的是高楼，你醉了你就不要走。人生难得几回醉，还是喝上一杯鸡尾酒。 是高楼，你醉了你就不要走，人生的机会最，还是喝上一杯敬畏酒。
That's the one thing I can do on your computer.
Well, that's
Where's the music at? Let's play together. You can get a chair.
什么才叫做经